discretion is advised.
I forgot how to human and didn't even mute anything. I don't even have my mute button here. I got nothing. Guys. Where is my life? Okay, we're going to make it. We're okay. Guys, we're okay. We're new today, but it's only because we're going to be not new tomorrow. Happy Thursday. You're listening and or watching Pwnecast. This is episode 218. We are in patch 8.0.1. 5, 6, 7. We don't really know. Somebody knows, but it isn't me. But it's a 0.1. Yeah, see, we're okay. We got this, guys. Tonight we're going to be talking about a lot of things. We got War Fronts. We got the first season of BFA PvP. We got chicks, dicks, tacos, wine. I mean, we really got it all. We pulled out all the stops for you guys tonight. But we're going to be talking about that and much, much more, so make sure you guys stay right here.
You have crossed into the world of the dead in search of answers.
Amongst the Azeroth elite, there are those who defy convention, the proud who laugh in the face of trolls and never flinch, the few who strive on unity, trust, and unwavering resolve, they who eat tacos. For the players, by the players, we bring you. She can start a revolt with a chaos bolt. Bell, the Pwnecast Vanguard. Through light and darkness, he commands the void. Remedies, the sage lore master. We bow to no one. We are Legion. We are Pwnecast.
Oh my god, the boys' boxes are in different places. Guys, we're brand new. Hold on, I gotta fix this real quick. Because right now, you guys are very much in a different spot. Thank you, Ghost, for pointing that out. Did one of you turn off your camera before I did the boxes? God, they're such assholes. They are just, they're terrible people, guys. This is why I have trust issues. Because they're not nice. Which one of you did it? I'm unmuting you. Which one of you did it?
It was none of us.
Don't you lie! One of you is a liar.
Wrong.
The price is wrong, bitch.
Because the boxes were fixed at some point, and then not no more. Not anymore. Can one of you post in our Discord? Thank you. Okay. Guys. Welcome back. Thank you for being here. Thank you for, you know, all the things that you do on a daily basis. Somebody needs to feel appreciated, and I just want you guys to know that I appreciate you.
Are you about to get really emotional on us?
Nah, I don't have that in me today.
I felt like we were about to have that heart-to-heart moment. Like
I
slow.
don't have that in me whatsoever. Like, it doesn't exist in nature today. I've had a rough week at work. But I have a quiet house, guys. FYI.
Who am I?
Because my, you know, mother. She took the children's to...
Pretty cool.
Oh, she's not gone yet?
No, they're gone. They left earlier. She's still
in the state.
Sailed away.
Yeah, she leaves Monday. And it is really, it's difficult when my mom's here. I mean, I love seeing my mom, so, you know, there are people that don't have mothers, so I'm grateful for the time for sure. But as anybody who has, you know, that are adults that has mothers who don't live with them, while we love their visiting, but we don't get our normal life while we have our, you know, parents visiting. I can't do any of my normal habits because I don't want my mom to be offended because, you know, I'm not hanging out with her and all those kind of things. So I don't get to do all my normal stuff. And, you know.
I got you.
That's pretty much the way that cookie crumbled. But welcome back. If you are new to watching Pwnecast, welcome. I don't know if you'll stick around, but if you do, that's awesome. My name is Belle. With me are my two co-hosts, Remedies, the Gullible, and the Magical Murloc. Murky. See how much I love you? I even did.
You did it with the...
I even did the Magical
Hi,
Murloc.
how are you? Nice weather we're having.
Oh, hi, Rem. Nice to see you here today.
I really do believe that you two are a version of Patrick and SpongeBob. Would I be Sandy Cheeks? Or would I be Mr. Krabs?
You'd be
Eating
crabs.
the crabs.
Oh, if I had
Are you
feelings,
feeling it now, Mr. Krabs?
if I had feelings, they'd be hurt. That hurts my feelings.
Whoa,
So,
Mr. Krabs is awesome.
before I forget, and before we, oh my God.
And the machinations of my mind are an enigma.
All right,
Guys, this is my life. This is what I live with every day. Soulskins. Did I say that right? Soulskins? Soulskins? Soulskins?
Whoa.
Howdy, welcome to the show. Before I forget, I want to let you guys know, those of you that sub to the Twitch channel, is that your grandmother?
A phone.
Murky's
Okay.
mom, if you're watching the show, can you please call your mother and tell her that between the hours of 6 and 8, I need her to shut the fuck up. Please, Murky's mom, I'm begging you.
I didn't even hear it at first. It was Remsy who caught it. So.
Can you-
Mom, I know you're watching the show right now. Stop it.
Tell your mother that she is too old for this shit. Honestly, though, I love Murky's grandma, but she really.
I apologize. All right.
It's okay. At least you're not listening to my dogs bark. Like, it could be worse. Yeah, No, listen, Murky's grandma is nothing nice. Like, she's a tough broad.
Oh,
She's a sweet lady, but, like, when push comes to shove, like, she'll stab you with a wooden knife.
And then shove your monitor up the desk.
I apologize in advance for my voice. It sounds like I've been smoking 5 packs a day for the last 10 years, but I seem to be getting whatever kids...
She made me wake up at 6 o'clock just to go to one yard sale this morning. Her and I are not on speaking terms today.
Oh, that's right.
Less than 10 words to each other today, so... that's the situation we're in. She probably planned that phone call to come in just now, to be honest.
So Grandma is independent, right? But ever since Murky moved in to help Grandma's all of a sudden can't do anything for herself ever. And I know, like, if I was her, I'd probably do the same thing. Like, if I had someone willing and able and who felt bad because I'm old, like, I would totally be like, can you please...
My goats, yeah.
Can you, like, pop this bunion or do this thing? Like, can you do...
Wait, do you pop bunions? Or
No,
not
thank gosh.
Do you pop them or do you burn them?
Cut them off or...
I thought you, like rubbed them off with, like, sandpaper or something.
40 proof sandpaper? Yeah.
Well, we're going to have to do a YouTube video on how to remove your boils. Before I forget, so I've been thinking about additional things to do for the subs on YouTube or on Twitter. Because Twitch. Fuck, man. Words are hard today.
Quality production.
So, we have our Discord, and we have our, the guys in Discord who sub, they have their own role and stuff. I am going to be giving them some kind of stuff that they could do cool in Discord that only their role can do. But I'm thinking of ways to be able to involve them. So I think what I want to do is we have a channel that I actually made in our Discord for the subs, for our Style Boys members. And I think I want to start using that during show and maybe having conversations during show with that channel, and maybe they can have like a direct line to be able to ask questions. I don't even know if that's a thing or if anybody cares, because I know we're not, these big dudes on Twitter, Twitch, whatever the fuck with the T, that have 11 million viewers. But even if it's one person that's interested. Thinking about doing that as a way to, because, we're going to be integrating the call-in system where people will be able to call in live during a specific segment. So, like, I don't know what that looks like yet, because I still have not had time to develop what it looks like. But we are working on it. So I do want to thank everybody that subs, and I want to let you know that because you've subbed, I am working on having some things that are special for you for that. But also, before we talk about World of Warcraft stuff that you need to know about, I wanted to share with you guys. I was going to post these on Twitter, but I thought, well, I'll share it with people that watch first. So I've started getting the stuff in for DitchCon, for the backing items.
What's DitchCon?
Well, it's this place where you could ditch your friends.
I'm so down.
We sell hugs. And you can join our exclusive membership to DitchCon and all of that by giving us all your money via a GoFundMe. And we're going to be your friends, but only if you pay us. And then once you don't pay us...
If you pay extra, you can sit with us.
Right. And if you are really, really special and you give us a lot of money, we'll even say a nice thing about you on the internet, but then we'll talk shit about you behind your back. Because that seems to be the going rate for groups these days and what they're doing. So, you know, I don't...
Even more money and I'll touch you.
Okay.
Just give me a penny. I'll do it.
Nobody's giving us anything.
I see a bloke in chat. Bloke just needs to give me the baby and nobody will get hurt. Okay.
Whoa!
Not like a baby in my belly, like his baby. Okay, that just sounds fucking weird. He just needs to give me the cute ginger he has. He has a mini ginger who's adorable.
You can't say that on Twitch.
I can't say give me your ginger?
Oh, okay, you can.
No?
Ginger is a derogatory term.
Give me the ginger. Okay, so here is the first print.
Whoa!
This is the witch kitty, all right?
Bitch kitty?
Well, I am bitchy, according to Facebook. And then here is the chibi horseman.
Where's its head? Oh, that's right, because it's a headless horseman. Ah.
I see what you did there. And then we have the ghost kitty.
Oh, I like that one.
And then, so guys, I'm frustrated with this one because it's not centered. I'm going to work it out before I send them out. But regardless, here's the squashling, which it came out really good.
If I look...
So what's not centered? Is it just a
so the box, like the yellow box. Most won't notice it, but I notice it. So I have enough time to reorder them, just the squashlings, or I might take it and see if a professional can, like, you know, cut them all at once. I don't know. But these are very, very good high quality prints. I was really happy with the way that these turned out. So these are the 5x7 prints. But wait, there's more, guys. I know I showed these already.
Are they glossy or are they flat?
Oh no, they're high premium matte because the glossy, when you put it on your wall, the light reflects and you can't see it anyway. So I went with matte.
Show light was doing to them, I couldn't tell.
Can I get matte glass?
So here's the little squashling sticker. And the ghost kitty sticker.
Aww.
My camera has this... I turn the autofocus off so it looks blurry, but it isn't blurry. They're literally perfect, little teeny tiny.
No, it's kind of blurry.
Did you say that's kind of... Your face is kind of blurry. And then here's the witch kitty.
Ooh, me gusta.
And then this year for the backers, I decided instead of just doing a Pwnecast button with, you know, the backer thing, you guys get your own custom, which... The glare is going to be hard. Words are hard, but... And it's backwards because my camera's reversed, but... You get the basic idea. It says Hollow's End backer, not hollowed. Or whore's end, or any other variation of that. So we have those. The canvases should be here next week. I have the coasters for the first... I think it was, what, the first 8 backers get a set of the coasters. And then I'm going to awkwardly try to grab the t-shirt, so hold it right there.
Oh, wow, that's...
Awkwardly.
Was my booty in your guys' face? Okay.
Booty, 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 rocking everywhere. Rocking it.
So, Elkie, if you're listening and or watching, I'm using your t-shirts as the show t-shirts here. Okay, so here is the first t-shirt, which...
That's dope.
They came out really great. The t-shirts smell because, you know, freshly printed t-shirts stink.
Chemicals.
But it came out perfect. Like, the graphic is perfect. The t-shirt's perfect. T-shirt's good quality. I'm really super happy. So that's the first one.
The DitchCon is kind of off-center.
I will punch you in and around your mouth. Because that's what I do. And then the squashling is probably my favorite.
That's good.
Oh, yeah, it's really good. And really, the camera, guys, doesn't do it justice. These things are great. I'm nervous about the canvases, though. I'm really super nervous about the canvases. The wristbands, too, are different. I opted to do glow-in-the-dark for the backers because you guys deserve something cool, so I did do glow-in-the-dark. Why is it wet? Oh, because my wine bottle. Okay, one last one. I promise we're gonna get to actual show stuff, guys. I wanted to share my excitement.
Oh, this stuff's neat.
So I actually, you can't really tell again.
There's his head.
It's actually, this is a really, really great shirt. I didn't know if I was gonna like it on a shirt. It actually looks really good. And then
Fold it right for Elkie. Jesus.
I know I'm gonna fix it. I was thinking about washing them before sending them out. Is that weird if I do people's laundry before I send the backers their shirts?
I would say
like my wash.
Would that be weird? Any of you that are getting shirts, is it weird that I wash your clothes first? Oh, can you guys hear my air conditioner?
I don't know if it was yours or mine. You didn't call me out before the show.
Yeah, I can't turn my air conditioner down because otherwise my vagina is gonna sweat because it gets really hot in here. So I'll do my best to maybe. Is it my? Is it mine? Do you guys? Is it mine?
So it must have been mine. So my under the desk one.
And then
Vagina's not sweating, so
here's the final one. I didn't particularly fancy this design, and it wasn't because it wasn't a good design. It just for me visually, it wasn't. But that's why I wanted different designs so people could have it. Okay.
Looks like the mount. It's dope.
Yeah, everybody loved it. It was the second most popular shirt, but for me visually, it wasn't my thing. So, I just wanted to share that because I was really excited. And then the coasters, because Nova asked to see the coasters. So the first 8 backers, which luckily Kickstarter counts, like it numbers each backer as they come in. And I think I told people in Discord who the 8 were, but the set of Horde and Alliance coasters, they're really, see?
Oh, I saw my face.
It's a mirror effect. I could have just done Horde or Alliance, but there's no way to really because I had a limited amount.
Just give everyone priest coasters.
Why? Priests are getting nerfed.
This would be better than Death, though.
Well, so you're in Canadian land, but here
we're in hell.
Yeah, the 7th circle even. It was like 115 today, but when I turned that off because we remodeled up here, this office space was never intended to be closed. So because we closed it, literally, like, I have sweaty ass cheeks throughout the whole show. So if you guys hear it, I apologize. I'm really going to do my best to make it where you don't hear the air conditioner, but I also really love not smelling like old balls. So to avoid that, we're gonna...
Why would you smell like old?
Well, Rem, girls have innies. And what happens to innies when innies sweat?
I'm aware of that, but no, never mind.
Guys, let's talk about actual World of Warcraft stuff now instead of dicking around for the first 19 minutes of the show. For the first 19 minutes of the show, this is why I shouldn't be allowed. We're talking about World of Warcraft, Rem.
We're live now?
Oh yeah, we've been live, and I'm gonna fill up my glass with some more water. Okay.
Flavored water.
For September 11th, so for next Tuesday for the reset, there is the BFA dungeon event. The last boss of each dungeon gives an extra item when killed.
Oh, so what if I don't get an item? I don't get anything extra off the item, though.
It's just the item. It's not anything extra. Like, if you don't get an item, it's not really extra. It's just an item, I think. Right?
So it's not an extra item.
Well, I think at this point, we could call it guaranteed.
It sounds more beneficial for Mythic Plus running than regular. Yeah. So, okay.
Oh, yeah, I'm sure. And then you can use your tokens for the Mythic Plus as well, which I don't know that I would if you're raiding actively, but we'll talk about that in a minute. Uldir, for Mythic and Raid Finder Wing 1 will open next Tuesday. So for Wing 1, you're going to have the Halls of Containment, which is Talik. Am I saying that right? Talik Mother? Talik Mother. Sekvaz. Why can they just not have fucking normal names? And then the Herald.
They're not normal things.
This isn't World of America.
This is World of
Warcraft. That's a dumb joke. Let's carry on.
I'm trying to suss that out of my brain to figure out what just happened. But it felt like it could have been a good joke. And then the Herald of...
Belle, we are low. Can you please turn us up?
I have...
Stop stifling our creativity.
There's nothing to turn up.
Wow, you broke it.
They're literally, my volume is all the way up. I have no...
The mic is like literally in my butt at this point. I can't.
Yeah, they're literally, it's their own not talking.
You're not.
Because I can't, there's nothing else to turn up. You could turn down for what?
Let us turn up the beats.
Yeah, there's,
Turn down
I'm
for
looking.
what?
Yeah, I don't have anything. The volume's at full volume and...
I'm playing with my mic now. I'm playing with it.
Whispers in my ear.
How about now? Is that better?
Can you hear me now?
Do I have to lean into it?
Good.
Well,
Banana.
it's because I have a big mouth, Angie. I'm going to turn myself down also.
That would be best.
Because now you made me sound self-conscious. And I already sound like a 14-year-old boy going through puberty, so...
Murky, are you my conscience?
Oh my
Is
god.
mayonnaise an instrument?
And then the final boss for that first swing is going to be the Herald and Azoth.
I think that's just the extension of his name.
Well,
There you go.
what?
It's 3 bosses. That's just an extension of his name.
I said 3 bosses. Oh, wait a second. I thought Talik and Mother were the same boss. I've not done the raid yet, guys, and the reason I haven't done the raid yet is because I'm not a tryhard like these 2 fucks. So...
I haven't gotten in the raid yet. The fuck?
You haven't?
Jesus.
You lie.
He's not a tryhard like me.
You haven't done one boss in the raid?
No, I'm waiting for the guild raid.
You lie.
He didn't go with me. I went solo.
Check my progress. I've been doing mythics.
Guys, the tryhardiest tryhard of them all did not. This is interesting.
He's not a Dark Iron, so...
Fuck off.
Let's try hard.
Well, yeah, but you're actually in a guild. You're actually in a guild, Angie. Like, we haven't... Our guild doesn't start until Sunday because we have to rebuild the raid team, so we're doing tryouts. So when I called them tryhards, it's because they pugged. Well, not Rem, but Murky. So anybody that's raiding currently because they're raiding with their guild and all that, I wasn't tryhards. It was more because...
Yeah, we have awkward days, Sunday and Monday.
Yeah, they pugged it. They were so pugging. Well, I mean Murky, pugged it. Like, the second it was open, he was in his pug queue trying to pug it. That's tryhard. But we are having our tryouts on Sunday. And it should go well.
Great.
I think it's going to be great. I think it's going to be really good.
We have people who know what's going on.
Who?
Yeah, but we don't ask your opinion anyway, so it wouldn't do us any good.
I tried to build myself up, and he just brought me back down. Thanks.
Do you want me to call your grandma to give you some pep talk?
Would you calm down?
I'm calling her right now. Okay, so
Ring.
hot fixes. Guys, there's a lot of them.
Ring ring banana phone.
There's going to be hot fixes every day for the next month. So just mind your hot fixes. There's several stuff that's been made to the Azurite powers, and I wanted to look that up. I thought I put notes on it, but I guess I didn't. Hold on, I'm looking. But there is some PvP nerfs, which Rem's a little salty about. We don't even know what's being nerfed, so Rem can't really be salty.
Whoa, I didn't say I was salty. I said I expected it.
I feel like we would
And
get
then
salty.
you try to make it sound like, oh, Disc is getting nerfed, her. But I'm still gonna be better than Destro, so it's all good.
Wow, that escalated super quickly. I guess
There was so much shade.
so. I guess I didn't need to even allude to the fact that he's salty because that whole conversation just said that he was salty in his reaction. So with that being said, guys, there was some hot fixes that were already applied, and this is all PvP related, which I think we had to know that this was coming. The bulk of this stuff was to Azurite traits. I feel like that's normal and expected, and
Yeah, because that kind of stuff could be tested extensively for world PvP, so
right.
we're seeing, oh god.
Yeah, so, I mean, it really needed to be... Wait. Well, I don't know that 4 of 6 BFA reps exalted as tryhard. I think if you were working every day to do your stuff, you probably have those. I don't, but...
I've done it every day.
I don't have anything exalted. I got some stuff revered, but I don't have anything exalted.
I'm like 10k into revered, so that guy beat me.
So we've got Druid, Balance, Azurite trade stuff. Mage, most of it was Azurite trade stuff. Some of it's not Azurite trade stuff. Monk, Rogue, which it looks like it was Windwalker. Assassination and Subtlety. Outlaw. Oh, they hit all three. Damn, that's savage. Well, here's the thing. The nerfs don't look terrible to me. I seen a Destro, or not a Destro. I seen a Demo nerf in there somewhere. Are they bad?
Some of them look pretty gnarly. Yeah.
Well, like, what's bad?
Well, like for instance, one of their talents increases critical strike down from 35 to 10.
35 is a lot.
That's what I'm saying. It's from
yeah, but it shouldn't be 35. 35 is a lot. I don't have any talent that gives me 35% of a thing.
That's because you're Destro, anyways.
But I'm saying like 35% is a lot of a thing. I could see.
Well, it's for one ability.
Well, they're not.
It's for while you're in stealth or shadow dance. So I mean, it's like a small amount. I mean, shadow dance really messes you up, but it should have been at like 20 to begin with, honestly, not 35.
Well, that's what we do. We go really high, and then we drop it all the way down, and then we finally find our happy medium when it comes to Blizzard development and testing in the live environment, because that's how we roll. But I'm going to be really honest, I don't really feel super terrible for rogues. I find it difficult for me to feel terrible for rogues in PvP.
I never feel bad for rogues getting.
Yeah, I'm looking at the mage ones, and all our hard-hitting abilities got nerfed, which is fine, because they did need a nerf. Glacial Spike crits for like 66k got a 20% damage reduction. It's fair, it's valid. It wrecked.
And some of the I think I saw a couple things from Demo get nerfed previously, and I think it was just 2 things, and I don't think it was too bad. I'm told Demonology Warlocks are in a great state right now, so...
what state? Oklahoma? That's not a good
yeah,
state.
maybe Tennessee. But
Nebraska.
Can somebody tell me if the Affliction Warlock is as OP as it always has been? Because I recall a conversation with Ian Hazakostas where he said that Affliction, there was going to be a change in power when it came to the 3 specs. Not like I was expecting Destro. I knew they were going to...
Well, I think he meant overall, because he said no king rules forever.
Yeah, but like...
But
I
don't
still see everybody Affliction, right? I don't know...
I'm not Affliction. I mean, play Warlock.
You're afflicted.
So I avoid that.
You're afflicted.
I'm your Affliction.
He's right. I mean...
Am I wrong?
There's no joke.
Yeah, I would really like haste. If somebody at Blizzard's watching, if you could please send me some haste in the mail. It could be any manner of haste. I just need some haste. But I need to know, is Affliction still in its amazing manner? Are they...
Based on simulation and PvP? Yeah, it's...
First of all, don't say the fucking word simulation to me, because I cannot deal with people, oh, I simmed my character and I got X blah 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 after I applied this trinket blah blah blah.
People talk about when
if I want to fucking do math, or I need a fucking engineering degree to learn how to put gear onto my Warlock to know what's good and what's not good, guys, I'm in the wrong business then, and I need to not be playing video games.
You need your kindergarten.
And look at this graph.
Guys, if you are the people that sim, I love you, and I think that that's great.
The Sims.
I think that that's great that you love yourself enough to sim and try all these different things.
Good for you.
I think that's great. I don't have time to learn how to use a thing to do another thing for game.
But real talk, though, you don't need any type of degree. You need to pass elementary school. You put in the number, and it says, hey, focus on this stat. Or here's the thought. We could just... Or C,
we could just equip the fucking gear, and we could go and we could test it. Like, you know, people do.
That's a lot more effort. What the
I know. It is a lot of effort to actually test live how something feels when you have it equipped. I just...
Crusade all over again?
What is this, Wrath?
Yeah.
I think simming is great, and I'm not knocking simming. I just... When people say, well, in Sims, this tested this, I just can't deal with that.
You're overthinking it.
No, you guys are overthinking it. That's the fucking problem.
I don't. What are you talking about? You guys? I don't. You raid bots or Sims? I just look at the website and like, oh, that's what they look like.
Can you guys hear the sound of me pouring?
I think you're peeing. we need a jar and a funnel.
But I do want to tell you that I'm not really talking shit on simmers because I have simmed before.
You just did.
I have simmed before. But it comes from that place of love where I've simmed. Well, that's every day. Where I've simmed before, and I just. Whose door was that?
Travis.
It was not me.
It was not Travis's door because I know the sound of Travis's door when someone knocks. Was that your door, Rem?
There's the neighbors.
Yeah, they just got home.
Oh. Is she aware that it's Thursday and that Thursday's my day?
No, yes.
Okay. As long as she's aware of that, we can move on before this gets any more awkward or alpha up in this bitch. No, seriously, though, I think the important thing is... No. Paste it to raid bots. Get the fuck out of here.
You lost her at the first step. Sorry.
I think you guys should just have fun. Put on gear.
For some people, that
DPS,
is fun.
fuck bitches, get money. Like, it's all good.
Belle, some people like to min-max. That's what they enjoy doing.
Sadists, maybe you are a sadist.
Right, but this early in the game, not everybody is sporting a Mythic 5 set right now. Like, clearly whatever is the highest item level is going to be your best at the moment because that prime stat is just worth so much more weight anyway.
Maybe in Soviet Russia.
Belle likes to sit on all that haste, so...
I will not remove any of my lower item level gear because it's all haste. The more
haste he has, the quicker she jumps to conclusions, though. So
it's true, guys. I literally barely walk to the cliff, and I'm already over the cliff. That's how quick I jump to those conclusions. But guys, have fun. Don't make it so serious all the time, guys. Just kill stuff, get some loot, have fun with friends, and again.
My friends don't raid yet.
Fuck bitches, get money. That should be your mantra for this expansion. Just have a good time. Don't take life so seriously. Don't take the game so seriously. Unless you're PvPing and then it needs to be really serious because you don't want to be caught alone in war mode. Down. Well, Crossfire. You might want to be caught alone with your pants down. I think it depends on the manner in which you're alone.
Hashtag self-starter.
Damn it. Guys. Fuck crabs, get turtles. I agree.
I mean, when the turtle makes it to the water, that's a good time.
No. Go.
But the turtle did make it to the water.
The cycle of life continues.
I hate all of you.
Well... I barely heard it for the first time like 2 days ago because I didn't have my sounds on. I didn't even know. So I didn't understand the funny, why people were making it funny at first. Like, I could see that, because, you know, the talking heads thing, it shows it, but I didn't actually hear it being said. Once I heard it being said, I realized why it was,
A turtle has made it to the water.
I thought it was Murky's grandma.
What was that?
I did think it was Murky's grandma. Yeah, I don't really like the multi-boxers either. I don't dislike them, though. I don't have an issue with multi-boxers.
I remember that guy that actually got paid to transfer to Emerald Dream.
Well, I have a problem with multi-boxing in my PvP situation, but, I mean, if you have the power to 5-man your own dungeon because you're multi-boxing, then cool. Doesn't bother me. But it bothers me when we're in PvP and we're in an arena and we're against 3 paladins and it's a multi-boxing paladin.
That's actually easier to handle.
No, it was not. I don't know if they had automatic.
Were they separate? Because if they're multi-boxer doing that, that's easier to handle. Because
yeah, no, it wasn't.
Yeah.
They reacted perfectly every single time, so I don't know if there was additional things besides multi-boxing being used there. I don't know how that works.
Oh, they probably had some third-party programs.
Oh, yeah, it was like the perfect everything. The perfect kick, the perfect everything at exactly the right moment. This was in Draenor, End of Draenor, I think.
I used to multi-box back in Wrath.
You did?
I did, actually. I only controlled 3 characters at the time, though, and it was always mages. That's why I had so many mages.
Well, what was the purpose of your multi-boxing?
What was it? I don't even remember. I think it was just the ability to do it in PvP. So PvP.
So you were the guy I hated then.
Yeah, pretty much. But I didn't use warlocks. I played mages doing it.
Hand of Reckoning, or is it Hand of Reckoning? I can't remember what that's called. Yeah.
You liked yourself versus having 2 other people as your friends?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I get that. Sometimes I want to be alone.
No, I can't remember. I think it was a lot of like recruiter friending, and you had to like level up characters to boost other characters.
Yeah, you're right.
So I learned to multi-box that way, and then you just sat on extra accounts with so many characters.
That sounds about right. That makes a lot more sense. Yeah. Guys, help me. I'm new. Bonus roll seals. You can get 2 of these a week instead of 3. 4
more resources.
Yeah, so when you go to buy these, the second, because you know the increment and cost the second time around, and you could use your gold, you could use your war resources, which I would not ever, unless you have an abundance of them. I struggle daily because I don't do all the world quests because I don't have time. And you could use your mark of honor to buy them as well. The second purchase is really expensive. I'm counting every single gold because I'm trying to get my Ronto. So when I got my seals yesterday, I was like, oh.
Was it 2,000 to 4,000?
No, it's 5,000 is the second one is all I know.
Oh, shoot.
Yeah, I know the second one's 5,000. Because when I bought the second one, I had 35.
If it was 5 marks of honor, then I could justify that because I did the marks of honor and then I did the gold.
The gold. That's probably smart to do the marks of honor first and then the gold.
Because I have an abundance of.
Yeah, that's probably a good idea. But they are expensive. Oh, yeah, thank you. Bull Don? Is that correct?
Bullion.
Is it bull? I hate you.
There's a D. He.
Thank you for coming and watching us live. It's a shit show because I had a rough day, rough week, so we're drinking. For the location for the vendor, it's really easy. It's where the transmogrifier is in your capital city. So if you're in Borealis or if you're in, I'm not going to even attempt. I think I was able to say the Horde City one time. But go to Zandalar. Go to Kulteris.
I'm done saying it.
The transmogrifier, there's a dude inside.
Oh, the Dazar Alar.
Dazar Alar? Is that how you say that?
Dazar Alar.
It's a lot like Bizarre.
Or probably Dazar Alor, but I have an accent, aka mumbling, so you know.
Yeah, that's true. And so yeah, go get those. You can get those every reset. You can use them in your Mythic Pluses too. At the end of your Mythic Plus, the box will pop up when you're done running it and ask you if you want to roll for an additional piece. So don't expect
across all the bosses.
Yeah, you don't get the roll till the end of the run.
Oh, okay, let's say because
can't wait to get all that extra gold, boys.
I know. I don't know what they're giving you in place of that, but I know that it's never been worth the bonus roll because you don't even make the gold back. It costs you to buy the token in the first place.
It's like 10 gold sometimes. Like, okay.
And what does Blizzard do with all the money that they charge us for shit? Where does it go? Does it go back into the economy to help the poor people in Borealis? Like, where's this money going?
They use it to farm bitcoins.
You're so stupid.
He really is, but he might be right. Like, he might not even be wrong. How
much AP did you get for a +7 reroll on that coin, though? 10? 100?
347.
Oh, did you use your bonus roll?
If it's more than 300, I'd be impressed.
Did you use your bonus roll in Mythic Plus?
You were one off.
369. Well,
what?
Nothing.
I missed the joke. It happened.
I was about to get into song and
Got
dance.
It. And the second part for the Help Me I'm New, guys, Warfronts are open. Go and do the things. You have to do stuff and junk quest-wise to go do it. I don't know that there's any precursor for it. I originally thought that you had to have, like, be caught up with your 7th Legion stuff, but
I assume you have to be at least start the Warfront in terms of, like, the war effort, maybe, question mark?
Yeah, I'm sure. But you get...
You guys talking about the alt weren't unlocked and when they were supposed to be. So I don't know.
And there is a misconception. Warfronts is not PvP. Those two things are not in the same planes of existence.
Which is awkward because they're giving PvP gear out there.
Well, they are, but the thing about it is Warfronts, I think people are assuming that naturally because it's a giant battle that there would in fact be PvP there, but it's just because we're, Horde versus Alliance, it doesn't have anything to do with PvP. Although I haven't discounted that they might include a PvP version of Warfronts, which would be really smart. I'm surprised that they haven't already, or maybe they haven't decided how that would work. I don't really know, but it would be really smart. I would like to see, I think a PvP version would be really fun.
I could be down if it was more like a Wintergrass for sure.
Yeah, unless everybody's fighting on roads and then it's not so fun. But I feel like it would be, they have potential there.
The better version of Ashran.
The working correct version of Ashran.
Yeah.
Ashran was great.
I mean, I didn't do the Warfront stuff on the PTR, the beta, but like this.
Oh, you didn't spend 6 hours in the Warfront when you were doing the testing? Because we did.
Nope, wasn't a tryhard.
I left. No. This wasn't a choice. We didn't have a choice here. We thought we were signing up for a very quick testing battle here. That isn't what happened. I needed to record the video to get to the end so that I could talk about it on the show. I never made it to the end. I don't even know what happened because I couldn't sit at the computer anymore. And I got up and left in the middle of the 6 hour battle. And Rem was like, yeah, nothing happened at the end. It was very uneventful.
Yeah, we killed the thing and nothing.
Yeah, it was uneventful. But the important thing is there's two bosses in these Warfronts that are either side. So if you're Alliance, there's a Horde. Like, it's like I don't know what it is. It's like a giant demolisher. Doom's Howl.
A siege tank.
Yeah, a siege tank. Thank you. Doom's Howl. And for Horde, when you're killing the Alliance one, it's just a giant, lion-crested siege tower thing. When you kill these, you do have a chance to loot the toy. That is it's the toy version of those things. So if you're on Horde and you kill the Alliance boss, you'll get the Horde version. And if you're on Alliance and you kill the Horde boss, you'll get the Alliance version. It's a little confusing, but
why isn't the Alliance version the siege tower?
I didn't name them, so
at least I'm safe inside my mind.
But you,
I'm confused. You get the Alliance one if you kill the Horde one as an Alliance.
You don't.
Little siege tank. If you kill the siege tower, you get that as a toy.
If you're Horde and you're killing the Alliance boss, you're getting the Horde toy because you're Horde. If you're Alliance and you're killing the Horde boss, you're getting the Alliance toy because you're Alliance. But it's not like
toys?
Yeah, it's the toy. It's the little siege toy that you get to, it's like the Tonks and the
quality production.
Yeah, it is a quality. No, not a Tonka. What is it called? Fuck, I don't even know, guys. I don't really toys has never been my major focus. Although I do get frustrated when I have a toy or I don't have a toy that I should have, and that isn't a euphemism.
As long as I have Coin of Many Faces, all the other toys can go.
Why do you want Coin of Many Faces, Rem?
Because it's a fun toy. Sometimes you can turn into NPCs.
Dun, 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 dun.
Like I was a Tuskar in one of those rotations. It was cool.
So you're saying you like to be other people?
In game, to have other models, yeah.
A double life.
Do you also wear women's underwear?
No comment.
I resemble that remark.
Yeah, go do this, guys. This stuff's pretty good. I haven't had a chance to do it yet. But you get all kinds of cool stuff. It's worth it. And it's fun. And it's stuff to do. There's, inside, once you're in there, if you haven't done them yet, there's objectives that you'll have. And some of it's kind of reminiscent of when you upgraded when we upgraded our garrisons. We had to get stuff to upgrade it.
No.
Yeah, it's building the little things inside your building. It is a little reminiscent of that in the way that it looks visually. So, yeah, it does. That was not a bad thing. I fucking love my garrison. Literally, I love my garrison. I loved the things that you had to do.
Holiday decoration.
God, you're such a hater.
You're gonna have to change it to Halloween, take it off.
It already is Halloween. I changed it last week because I was in there and was like, well,
Aww.
it is Halloween. So I do. I just sit in my garrison and I...
It's Christmas, what, 10 months of the year?
Yeah, pretty much. The only time it's Halloween is literally like September and October. The rest of the time it's Christmas. Yeah, go get stuff. Go do stuff. It's part of the story. You should do it. Also, a new week for your expedition. So if you're like me and you only need one more map, there's new maps. I think there's 2 new ones that I haven't seen. So if you're still waiting on that, go do it. But if not, make sure you cap out.
Dred's Cairn is the new one in the rotation.
Yes, that's the one I'm missing. So go do them. You need to cap out anyway to get your weekly cap. So just go, go get it done.
Mythics right after the show.
I can't wait to not. But yeah, go do that because it's important. We gotta do those things. And also, on another note, let's talk about PvP. So for a warlock, a priest, and a murloc walk into a horde bar, first we were going to have PvP Season 1. Then we weren't going to have PvP Season 1. Then just kidding, we do have PvP Season 1. It's live. Yay.
So we do?
We do. Now there's some things to note. You will probably notice that when you logged in after they flipped on the PvP Season 1 that all of your honor has been together from all your other characters that you've done stuff on. It's been summarized and homogenized and hypothesized, and it's been put to where it's clear. Are you hating on my big words? I'm trying to be smarter than I am. Am I not smart?
No, so the honor's now homogenized? How do we get conquest, Belle?
That's literally the third very insultful thing you have said today. I'm going to let it go, guys. Because we're
homogenized?
Yeah. Listen. Pasteurized. All those things.
Moisturized.
Did you say moisturized? Yes, moisturized. So what this also means is this means that we now begin, the weekly capping of our conquest every week so that we can go and we can get that chest and the random gear that is...
Because RNGesus is lovely.
Well, the only thing we got guaranteed is that by the time you're done, you'll have all your pieces that are supposed to be what you wear.
I already have on mine.
Is there any Destro locks that can comment that have even... There might be already people that are conquest capped because we're well into Thursday, Friday.
People, yeah.
Anybody, any Destros can tell me if it's all versatility?
There's no Destros in PvP.
I want to know.
Is there any affliction locks that have capped their conquests for the week?
There's like 4 of them in chat going on.
But I want to know if there's anybody with gear as a warlock, and I want to know if it's all versatility. Because that is the true test of whether or not it is something...
It's versatility.
It's versatility.
Is it? God fucking damn it. Guys, can somebody explain to me?
It's the PvP stat, so...
I'll be honest.
Is it, though?
The stat I love the most for PvP was PvP power.
But we haven't had PvP gear in an entire expansion, so how do we know that it's the PvP stat?
Well, it's not. It's the shove it down the throat stat for PvE and PvP.
Like... when PvP gear mattered, versatility wasn't the PvP stat.
Well, it was PvP power, then it was resilience or something other.
Yeah, but your main stat was usually like your haste or what stuff that...
Well, I mean, yeah, but they always had a PvP stat before Legion in this.
Right. If versatility is the new PvP stat and it makes you get good, I will put on all the versatility in PvP. But this does mean, since you want to go get your conquests, now... For the type of rated that you do, the conquest that you get during that, it's going to matter. So if you're doing, casual, random queues.
They're on $14.99.
Yeah, you're not going to get as much as if you are doing rated content. You get more if you win, but you do get some if you lose. Anything PvP related, you're basically getting conquest for not a lot, but the little bit over time accumulates to your cap each week. You want to do stuff in war mode because you get stuff for doing your call to arms, all the different PvP stuff, the bounty hunters. the air supplies, like all the different various things, you can pretty much get them from everything if you're in war mode. So war mode after you're leveled and...
Wait, so I have to sing air supply songs?
It's better than Hall & Oates.
It's true.
Just kidding, I like Hall & Oates. But yes,
No,
you want to make sure that you do that. I was going to go war mode by myself last night when I was questing, and then I was like, I'm still a sissy. I can't spend the whole night being camped. But I really wanted to, but I didn't. So be proud of me that I didn't.
You mean not proud of you?
What?
I'm proud.
Not proud.
Yeah, maybe not proud.
I'm proud.
Are you proud?
I'm proud you did something.
You're ugly.
Congratulations.
You're proud.
Wow.
How much conquest do you have, Murky?
I have none. I haven't started, so...
What about you, Rem? How much conquest do you have?
I have more than none, less than one.
But that's...
You don't have it either?
No.
Who's the real tryhard?
I've had war mode off while doing the farming the rep because if I lose the buff, I'm gonna get pissed.
What did Rem say last week, guys? Can somebody pull the clip from the show from last week where Rem said, I never have war mode off?
It's different when I'm farming rep.
Hold on, let me find it, guys.
Look, this is a very important week.
Hold on, guys, I gotta find. Can somebody go to the YouTube and can somebody put a clip from Rem's very try-hard attitude of, I never. And it wasn't just once that he said that. It was twice. Then it was the third time.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
I only have it off when I'm rep farming. It makes sense.
That's not what you said when you were talking shit about those who were not in war mode.
But it's different when you're just lollygagging doing stuff.
What exactly is lollygagging? Can we get a definition?
Randomly doing a
to gag a lolly is that
rep?
We can only show that after hours.
To gag a lolly, is that lollygagging?
Wow, no. That's,
wow,
no.
Let's stop.
Wrong website.
This is not Pet Life.
Welcome to Pwnecast after
I know. Guys, it's hard. It's tough. I'm going to test to see how long this weekend it takes me to conquest cap. I don't have any real life data that's normal, non-tryhard data, or, you know, just in the natural organic process of doing your normal PvP content. I also have not jumped into Battlegrounds yet.
Well, you want to do rated stuff if you're going to want to cap out quickly.
No, I don't want to cap out. I just said I want to, in a natural organic fashion of doing normal PvP things in a non-try-hard fashion, I want to see how long it takes
Rated
to cap.
the casual experience, if you
will. You just said you want to reach cap.
But I want to have a good benchmark for how hard people need to work and how focused they need to be.
You can cap
out.
Listen,
Mr. War Mode not on because you're terrified of losing your rep buff, your 10% rep buff, your whole 11 rep.
That is a very important buff.
Your whole 11 rep that you're going to lose. Your whole 11 rep.
Mm-hmm.
World quests are what, 75?
82 with the buff.
Your whole 11
emissaries are 1,650.
You're
Don't judge the rep grind.
Hold on. I'm gonna pee. Hold
She can eat my ass with that attitude.
The laughing made me cough, and I didn't want to pee because I was coughing. Listen, you mean to tell me that you turned your war mode off because you didn't want to lose that 11 rep?
Yeah. 10 times 10 is 100. 11 times 10 is 110. Hello?
Guys,
that's an extra 110 rep. It's important. I can't be serious.
Oh God, it hurts me so bad. It hurts me so bad to even feel this happy about laughing.
You know what actually instigated it was the fact that, oh, I'm gonna go help my friends. Oh, they have war mode off. I'll keep mine off.
Who were you playing with yesterday that had war mode off?
Murky, not yesterday, but Murky, you, someone else in the guild.
Don't say me, because it wasn't me.
What do you mean, wasn't you? It was you, like a day or two ago.
Like 4 days ago.
I think it was just
Either
us,
way.
Ram.
Listen, guys, I'm going to tell you a story. And I want you to know that I'm not bitter about this at all. There's no bitterness here. This is just, it is what it is. So Tuesday happens, right? My mom is here from out of town. I have children. I have work. I have dogs and cats and fucking teenagers. I am trying to lose mom aggro so that I can get on and do new Tuesday stuff. I log in at 7:30. I get everything loaded up. I do some random shit, and I'm getting ready to put my headset on. All my friends are AFK except for Murky. Everybody else is AFK with their cameras off and the way that in our little video conferencing thing. And I'm like ready to go do some stuff. Everybody already did all the things.
I was dead in bed. I told you that.
Murky says, yeah, us, me, Candy, and Ram, we already did these things. And I was like, oh, okay. Fuck all of you guys. That's cool. Thanks for waiting for me. It's cool. I'm independent, guys. I don't need anybody to game. I can do that shit my damn self.
Really? Have you done any of it yet?
Yeah.
Yeah, you know what happens. So, like, you're finding out now with your new life and your child on the way and all that stuff. It's tough when you have a life and kids and a mother who's full-blooded Italian and will literally stab me in the face if I don't give her attention. But yeah, I didn't have time.
That sounds kind of needy.
Just cook some NyQuil chicken for dinner.
Yeah, you actually can solo quite a bit as Destro. I mean,
Solo.
We have a lot of defensives. We don't die very easily, and we have a plethora of pets, demons, whatever you want to call them.
And the shitty void pet still taunts.
He taunts and he'll hold it. I just got to keep him healed.
Hey, don't hate on Kilton, okay? He tries.
He used to save me from everything, and a lot of it's probably my fault because I have to heal him, and I don't.
Health funnel. Well, if they made the healing for the demon more like mend pet for the hunters, I could see that being beneficial.
Well, it used to be we didn't
health
have
funnel just.
They removed health funnel for a period of time, and when they removed health funnel, that's when the void was super OP because we didn't need to heal him, so that he just was like massively pull all the things. But
what about that one talent that increases the armor for you and the pet or something other?
So that is in that row of talents. It's not enough where it actually does, like, you actually see the benefit there. Although I guess I could probably test it this expansion because I tested it in beta.
What do you use in that row then?
I use my Sacrificial Pact.
Oh, that
or my Dark Pact.
Never mind. Yeah.
It's my oh shit. Well, my Unending Resolve is my oh shit, but it's my second oh shit. It's if I've already popped my Unending Resolve and like.
How many oh shits do you need?
Warlocks can really live forever because we do have a manner of things to keep us, good to go. But if I'm trying to heal my berry because my berry's going to die, and then I have to heal my berry, I have to drain life, and then so I could get that health back. It's a lot of work to be Destro. But yeah, Destro solos a lot of things, actually. I don't need to group up for people for most of the dragon stuff unless it's like the really big guy.
You can do the 122 elites.
Yeah, I could do the elites.
Like the 20 minutes later, maybe.
I could do the non-40 man bosses. So yes, I can. I do it all the time.
Okay.
I do. I did it yesterday. I'm talking about the non-40 mans, not the ones where you need a 40 man to do it. Obviously.
You don't need us no more.
So not the dragon.
What dragon?
The metaphorical dragon.
You just said the dragon.
Well, because some of them that have the dragons aren't always the 40 man.
The silver dragon.
They're not always the 40 man.
The
listen to me. They're not always the 40 man bosses.
If it's 122 elite, you need.
I didn't ask it its fucking age, Rem. Okay?
You click on the guy and
if I need a 40-man group to kill it, I need a 40-man group to kill it. If it says it suggests 5-man, I can do it myself.
Well, I don't think it suggests it, but it says like if it's 122 elite.
When you hover over the quest, it tells you the amount of players it suggests for a quest. Do you not have that overlay as part of your LVUI?
Probably not.
Yeah, it tells you how many it suggests for that quest.
I see it's red for me at 120, so I'm like, shit, I need to find other people.
Guys, somebody help me out here. Does anybody else have that where when they hover over it says how many players it suggests for them to do a certain quest?
For actual quests, yeah, but not world quests. It says suggest 3 players or more.
I use the base UI. I don't have that feature. It just tells me it needs 5 people.
Yeah. Drink your medicine.
Yeah, I rated the base UI. So what?
I need to drink a little bit more in order to get a smile. We're going to be okay in just a minute.
It's all down.
So anything that is below what it requests, like where you have to have a 40-man raid group for those big bosses, I can do the majority of that. I don't know if they're rare elites, but a lot of the rares on the island I can solo. I don't really need help. Which a lot of people can now.
Rare, yeah. Not a 122, though, is what I'm trying to say.
I didn't ask the motherfucker his age when I was killing him. I didn't be like, yo, baby, what's your age, sex, location? Like, this did not happen. I either...
13 female California?
If it has under 1 million health, I can solo it. How about that? Is that better for you?
Yeah.
Yeah, under 1 million health. And actually... You'd be surprised how long I can live if I have my Infernal off cooldown, because my Infernal is pretty OP, which is why we only get him every 3 minutes, because he comes out swinging with a shit ton of damage. But age, sex, location. I'm going to ask them next time, and I'm going to get that information for you, Rem, because I want to make sure that I'm giving you...
Keep a catalog of that so I can...
Yeah, we're going to...
reference with all the other...
I got you. I want to make sure that this is important.
Oh, my...
Guys, on our Can You Not, I got to do that before because I'm going to drink during Rem's segment here when we talk about...
oh, more medicine.
When we talk about lore bosses, raid bosses, whatever the fuck they are. Dungeons, right? Freehold?
What?
Freehold, is that what we're talking about?
No, we're talking about Taltazar.
You're such a liar. You told me Freehold. I hate you.
Quality production.
Quality production. The alcohol has already started to kick in. Okay, guys. For the Can You Not this week, also thank you to everybody who shared the Can You Nots. It's really making me happy that you guys are getting into this Can You Not thing. So keep the good times rolling. Tweet on Twitter. Hashtag Can You Not. Hashtag Pwnecast. Hashtag Mom, I'm famous. Whatever else you want to hashtag. Tweet at one of us, all three of us, at Pwnecast. If you tweet at Pwnecast... or at the Pwnecast, because they won't give me our actual Pwnecast. Angie mans our Pwnecast, and she is very lovely. She will respond to you more than I will, because she is just lovely, guys. She should get a raise. She's a raid leader now. Congratulations to Angie, because she's a raid leader now.
Oh, yeah.
Co-raid leader. It changed.
Well, I'm going to just say she's the raid leader.
She's the co-manager.
In the story I tell Angie, you're the raid leader.
That's like assistant to the manager.
Assistant to the regional manager. Fucking Dwight. Yes. She is the raid leader. I promoted her all the way. She doesn't have to share leadership with anybody. She is her own...
She's her own self-starter.
Yeah, because that's how Angie is. She's a go-getter, and she will go in there like a fucking wrecking ball and do her thing. So...
What a champ.
Oh, okay, so here's the scenario that she's in. When Jim and Michael become co-managers, Jim does all the work. She is now Jim at the moment. It's not really being a co-leader. She is just the leader.
Well, yeah, I guess you are kind of right about that, actually. Mm-hmm. I like that analogy. Is anybody else here Office? Does anybody else here watch The Office? No.
It's been months, years.
Well, I mean, it's been
3
weeks since you looked at
me.
I've been really grumpy lately, so I started watching Downton again. It's that time of the year where I have to watch the whole.
I still need to watch Downtown Abbey.
I watch all of it from beginning to end, and I go through all those emotions. It's super good therapy for me, and then I kind of get a little bit right normal, and I'm not like so aggressive. Be aggressive.
B-E
aggressive.
But it's about, I started watching it yesterday. My husband's like, seriously? This is like the 9th time this year you watch it. I'm like, yeah, I feel myself getting to the point where I'm grumpy about everything. So now I got to go, I got to laugh, I have to cry, I have to go through all the emotions that the show puts you through. And then it feels good. It's good therapy. No, identity theft.
That's why I watched the IT.
Identity theft is not a joke, Jim. I'm going to have to watch. I think I'm on the last season in my other rotation of The Office. Anyway, okay.
All right.
Okay, Can You Not? Guys.
Yeah.
I'm a crafter. It's what I do. I'm an inscriptionist. I'm a tailor. When I go to the fucking auction house, and I'm going to sell my wares, right? My many wares. And I go to put everything in there and stuff that should be moderately priced. I'm not saying put stuff in there for 50K, but stuff that should be moderately priced because the mats were hard to come by. I had to scrap my underwear, Murky's underwear, and Rem's underwear just to get the explosum that I needed to do the things. Then I have to run mythics for the water core, hydro core, whatever the hell it's called. Like, that's just not easy. So when I go, after I got done lovingly crafting things for people to buy, the contracts for the reputations that are on a 7-day timer forever.
Which is still a visual bug. I still have 7 days to complete.
Yeah, it's still 7 days. You're going to, 7 days miss call.
Supposedly it's a visual bug based on Mercury.
But how are we supposed to know?
Word.
Like,
we'll find out in 5 days.
Yeah.
Well,
I guess if you had it before they did the hotfix, question mark?
No, because I put one on yesterday because I swapped out from Champions Azeroth to the tortillas because I need my tortilla rep.
Mm-hmm.
Because the turtle made it to the water.
Yeah, that's weird.
So, with that being said, guys, when I lovingly craft these items for you guys to purchase because I am a seller and you are a buyer and I am a maker and you're a person who needs things that I make.
Mm-hmm.
When I go to the fucking auction house and I put a ton of shit that I just got done making and I turn around and shit's up there for 10 fucking gold because some schmuck decided that instead of going in line with what everybody else put in there, he was going to be the one fucking guy that put it in there for 25 fucking gold. 25 gold, my dudes, on like 20 inscription things. I was so pissed.
So he went from 100 to 0 while you're going from 0 to 100.
Can you not undercut so fucking much that it basically makes what we do in game for professions completely fucking useless because you are a selfish asshole? Can you not?
What if I just want to sell stuff quick?
Undercutting is normal, right? It's what you do. That's part of working the auction house is, undercutting. But is there not a line that we don't cross where everybody's is at like 2,000 gold for whatever this thing is, and then there's that one fucker who shits at 25 gold, and there's like 50 of them?
No, I'll undercut you by a couple thousand. I don't care.
Yeah, you're that guy that I want to drive to your house and I want to kick in your door and I want to hog tie you and I want to beat the fuck out of you with the bar of soap and a sock.
The problem with that is...
That was oddly descriptive. If that happens to you, it wasn't me.
I don't play the auction house, so if I get a bunch of crafting materials, I'm going to throw it up there for quite a bit cheaper to get rid of it, honestly. I'm not going to undercut you by like that much, but...
What's cheaper though? What is a good, and that's probably a good question. Those of you that are watching live, tell me. Those of you that are watching later on YouTube, or maybe you're listening, send me an email. Tell me what a good median is for undercutting, that where it's no longer about just being competitive, where you're just being a fucking putz. Like, what's the difference?
Well, it depends on the material. If it's like crafting materials for, let's say, enchanting, it's a bunch of dust. Let's say if it's selling for 2 gold for a stack of 20, I would undercut it by like maybe a gold and 50
I'm not
silver.
talking about mats. I'm talking about crafted. Mats I don't care about.
Oh, like 100% crafted.
Now, were these the contracts that you were selling by chance?
I'd say no more than 100.
No
more than 100 gold.
It was the contracts. So 100 gold. That's maybe even 500 gold even. But I'm not talking about mats. Mats, that is what it is. You're right. I scrap a bunch of stuff and I just throw shit up for whatever just to get it out of my bag. That I totally get. It hurts the people that go and spend the first week of the expansion farming instead of leveling because they want to be those guys, and that's great. That's smart. I wish I had
their Brontos.
I need Unagi because I would have had my Bronto already. But
salmon skin roll.
But crafted items, and yes, the contract specifically is what set me off, but then I make those I make the party buffs. The party buffs for PvP.
Oh, like the mage buff, the fortitude.
No, the party buffs for your whole I guess essentially that is what it is. The swiftness and like there's like 4 different ones that I make. To me, in a world right now where world PvP, Blizzard's making it a thing and they're doing a good job, that's good business for me as a crafter because people are going to need these because this helps, you know, in a manner of world PvP situations, especially the swiftness one, because your whole party gets a mounted buff. And if you're either trying to catch somebody or you may be hiding in your tree because there's people farming you. I don't really judge either way because farming is farming and hiding is hiding. I went to put the stuff in the auction house yesterday and I just thought, this person, I'm not going to lie, I screenshotted who put that stuff in there. It was an inscriptionist who put a ton of different stuff that I craft. And I'm not going to lie, I did take a screenshot of who that person was because I wanted to send them a letter and just say, if you don't care about making any money, can you kindly fuck off and stop putting things in the auction house then? Because 2,000 gold for a contract isn't a ton of money, and I think it's reasonably priced.
Oh, is that the person that put it up for like 500?
I was so mad that
I took advantage of that and bought a bunch from...
My very own friend.
What a rat.
I know, Blow, you're right. I do sound like I'm going through puberty. My kids gave me Ebola, but I feel just fine. It just is. I told these guys they're going to get, it's going to be great for them soon because I'm not going to have a voice and then they'll have some silence for a while. So it won't last long though.
Just one episode full of swearing and sexual innuendo.
I know. It's why I don't like to drink, but if I didn't drink, it was going to be a really grumpy day because I had a long day. Hold on one second, I have to drink.
Chug, 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 chug.
The alcohol's made me a little parched. I got a little bit of dry mouth from the... Anyway, okay. So
okay.
They shouldn't be 700 gold. Well, they should be at some point, right? Like maybe a month, you know, 2 months into the expansion, it gets cheaper and cheaper. But on my server, 2K was what pretty much was established, right? There were some people that put them in there for 5, 6K. I might take advantage of that if people are actually buying that. I'm going to put them up for that, but I just don't understand. Well,
before when it was indefinitely, 2K isn't that much, honestly.
Well, this person...
Yeah, but he went 2K, 500. Like...
It wasn't even 500. The gentleman, well, it could be a man or a woman. I'm trying not to gender assume because these days you don't really know, and I don't want to make one assumption over the other.
Hello, sir or man?
Yeah, sir or madame.
Ma'am.
25 gold.
Oh.
Wow, no, when I went in there and I bought tortellinis and...
For Champions of Azeroth, 25 gold.
I bought it for like 500 just because I wanted a couple stacks now that it resets.
So you mean to tell me instead of getting it for free from your friend...
You were mad at me. I didn't want to bother you.
Why was I mad at you?
We raided without
Oh, because you guys did... Because the tryhards went and did stuff because Belle has a life. And I was like, oh, all right.
It's kind of like...
In my defense, I waited there one night to help you out, and 2 hours later it was like
you know, Murky and I have done that where we've waited for you and 5 days later there you just pop back up. So now we all know how it feels. But I did say that day, like, it's fine, you're not bound to my timeline. But I was I was internally salty a little bit. It didn't hurt my feelings. I just felt like, you know. But then you get over it and you realize that you don't need anybody because you are an independent woman.
You don't need no man.
It was like all those a-holes though when the secret Discovery Discord found out all that stuff about the pet and the Bell, ready to craft all that cloth gear.
Oh.
And I was selling that like within the first 4 hours, 6K, 4K, and then the next morning somebody's posting for like 500. I was like, you bastard. Luckily everything I posted sold, but I was like, that's a market I can't touch now.
Yeah.
The next morning, it was just trash.
I think sometimes it's nice. The mats I do agree with being, you know, like I think the Midnight Salmon on my servers, like, it started off being like 6K a piece, and now it's like 1K. But
that's still quite a bit.
That's the rare fish, right? Yeah.
Yeah. It'd be different if that was the going rate. People, as a people, decided, you know, 25 gold for something that I literally have to purchase the herbs for to make because my herber's not ready to herb stuff without probably getting killed a million times. But I have to purchase that stuff or rely on people to give it to me. It isn't really giving when it comes to the herb stuff. I get tons of food stuff, which is great, but that goes back to the guild because I
big meaty haunch.
Yeah, I've been haunching it up, guys. Crafting a variety of haunches. But yes, can you not be that guy in the auction house just because you're trying to sell something? Be mindful that other people are literally trying to suck dick for a Bronto. Do you get what I'm saying? Like, people are literally trying to... Exactly! Be mindful that in this economy, we can work together to make it fruitful for everyone.
Uh-huh.
I'm not saying don't undercut. I'm saying... Oh, hi! Oh, shit! Hi, Murky's mom! You didn't just hear me say that! Shit!
She heard it. She watched it. She's been here since the beginning.
Fuck. Well, I love you, Murky's mom. Okay, Rem, what is your can you not?
Wow.
What, Murky?
No, I was going to say, so I think at the moment, though, with the auction house and prices, like, tanking right now, I think everybody was hoarding all their shit for their guild, and now that raids are out and people are crafting stuff, I think a lot of people are letting those mats go to the auction house. Just because they might have over-farmed. So I think that's why a lot of prices on stuff have dropped now.
Mats are great. Crafted stuff should still maintain its value.
Okay.
What if he wants to be called Matthew? God, so rude.
I was talking about, like, the fish, for instance.
Oh, yeah. That, I'm waiting for that to go down because I tried to get the midnight fish myself. I had some success a few random times, but I just need to... I have ADD really bad. For some reason.
What?
Wowing. I might need to have the doc up my dosage because it's been getting steadily where it's harder and harder, and it might just be I'm accommodating.
Well, depending on what prescription is.
He might need to up my... Or maybe I could just say fuck it and double dose one day and see how effective I am.
Just see what happens.
Okay, Rem, what is your can you not?
Okay, so the can you not is regarded with mythics and pugs, and can you not try to sneak in your green geared friend? I'm okay with carrying people in mythics. I endorse it, I promote it, but don't downplay or try to hide the fact that you're bringing in someone that's under geared. This guy had blues and greens, like one purple from I'm pretty sure like some proc or something from World Quest, but he was not geared at all. Long story short, I didn't stay with the group. If you're upfront about it, hey, we're doing a carry, I'm all for it. But don't try and be like, oh, hey, we're geared. We're going to run this. It's going to be easy. And then lo and behold, there's this guy. It was a Windwalker monk. So, I mean, his DPS should have been good. But blues and greens, like...
Was his DPS good or no?
I didn't even stay long enough to see.
Did you tell them to fuck off before you left?
No, I'm not a complete dick.
That's weird, because have we met you, or are you a different... have you changed that we don't know? Hold on, can we just examine that statement? Murky, am I wrong?
No, you're not. No.
He said he's not a complete dick. Where, when, to whom are you not a complete dick to?
And also, just so you guys are aware, there is a warrior staff with strength on it, and it scared me, because I saw this warrior with a staff in a mythic. I was like, are you fucking kidding me right now?
Wait, can warriors wear staffs?
Yes.
Yeah. But it had strength on
like
it.
A bow staff.
We haven't had a staff with strength on it since like what, vanilla BC. I just saw it. It has a Sea Breeze model, and I was like, what the fuck is this guy doing? And yeah. Oh, and by the way.
Oh my god, I'm gonna go find that. Hold on. I'm gonna find it on Spotify. Give me 1 second. Go ahead, Rem. I'm just gonna find it while I'm looking for this on Spotify.
I don't know what you're talking about, but also to all the kids at Kulterius, no, I still do not have scurvy. Fuck off.
Do you have scurvy? Yeah.
What's Return of the Mac?
That was Eminem. My bad. Obviously, I was listening to the new Eminem, which if you guys haven't heard it, this is a shameless plug. Go get it. Go put it on Spotify. That shit's free. Eminem is God. Okay, but hold on. Here we go. You'll just listen to stream. You're here. So I'm gonna play this for you, Blow, because I got you. This is actually one of my favorite songs to sing in the car. Hold on. Oh, I don't want the interlude. What is this? Hold on. Something's happening. Hold on. I got the wrong one. How do we internet, guys? I got it.
It's in the computer?
Hold on. It might be too loud. Let me see what the volume's at. Is it too loud, guys?
Where'd the files go?
Is it too loud? This is the jam. Are you listening?
Yes.
Listen to the lyrics though, Rum. Well, the chorus really is important. Listen to the chorus. This is what he's talking about. Have you not heard this, Rum? Anyway, I get...
Song just for you.
I get what he was saying. Why are you muted?
I have no idea what's going on with that.
You've never heard that?
No.
Oh.
And I could barely hear it, so I don't know.
It was good. Basically, the dude was lied to. That's...
Copy.
Anyway. But the way you were saying it is kind of how he sang it, so I understand Blow's correlation to that song. Anyway, okay, so...
Murky, what is your cannot?
No, it's can you not.
Can you not? All right.
What is your can you not?
First week of raiding, and as a guild, we didn't raid. We don't raid till the weekend, so I went and pugged on my own.
But that's still the first week.
Right, but, well, you know what I mean. We didn't raid on the launch day, and so I went big dick and try hard to go get some kills in just to see what it was like. It's first raid for everybody at this point, and literally Mythic Pluses just came out that day. In the raid, you people with your goddamn add-ons that whisper about item levels and shit on drops, and you people who don't have this add-on that just whisper me out of the blank, like, is that an upgrade for you? Can I have that? I don't even have the ability to give you this shit because it's such a high item level upgrade right now. Like, quit asking me for my damn loot.
I gotta say I agree with you.
I mean, if it wasn't an upgrade, if I could possibly trade it, like, I'm not that much of a dick.
Even
like,
if I could, I wouldn't give it to you. Even if I could.
Well, I don't even give a shit. I'm shameless. I will say, hey, can I have that item?
No, on the first week of fucking raid, don't ask me for shit because I'm not going to give you shit.
On the first week of raid.
That's what he's talking about.
Man,
you're just saying in general.
Yeah, the first week of something, I'm not giving you shit.
No.
However, if you're my friend, I will guilt you until you give me what is better for me. I will 100% guilt you.
She does. We ran heroic.
Yeah, guilt trips are hardcore.
To be fair, though, it was easy for me to guilt them, though, because they were already way higher item level than I was, so that made it, like, super easy. But I was nice, and I gave Rem the thing he needed. I sacrificed myself on the altar of dignity so Rem could have. What did I give you, Rem?
It was the Waycrest music box.
Didn't you? Now you have the set, yes?
No.
Oh.
But real talk, though.
I got the 340 now, though. Thank you.
Hell yeah. But no, like, that is, even the people who don't have that add-on, it is...
Here's a good rule. Personal loot helper's great. I use it. The reason I use it is because sometimes people will say, if anybody wants this, roll on it. I need visually, and it pops up in front of my screen. I do love that. However, if the person... If it's not an upgrade for them, their loot window will show the same thing. It will say, this is not an upgrade for you. Do you want to offer this to your group? So if you're using an add-on that tells you somebody else got a piece, they have that same fucking add-on, I'm sure, that tells you, it tells them that they could offer this. If they don't offer it to you, there's probably a reason. And I have withheld pieces because it was a nice transmog item. I won't lie about that. I'm not saying that's right, but I have said no to pieces because I really, really wanted what that back piece looked like, or I really, really wanted...
You're entitled to that.
But I feel like we live in a world where we can't be offended, and we can't offend anybody, and everybody just walks around with their hands out and expects those things. Yes, I am the first one to tell you, let's work together as a team. But Murky's 100% right.
I mean, my grandma is the master of guilt tripping, so your whispers mean nothing to me. I don't feel bad when those come in.
That's how he gets up at 6 in the fucking morning to go to the one yard sale on the other side of town that may or may not have pots or pans. Did she buy anything from that yard sale?
No, we didn't. We literally 3 minutes in and out. And
you're lying. You got up at 6 in the morning and grandma didn't even buy anything? Murky's mom, can you get this old lady under control?
But real talk, though, I was up early in the morning. I got my brakes done on my car. So, yay. Being an adult.
Yeah, and you don't have to.
I'm an adult.
Doc, you're right. You don't have to feel guilty. Yes, I want to live in a community, in a world. In my raid, it is expected of my raiders, if they don't need it for the betterment of the raid team, yes. If it's something they might want to use later, I don't expect anybody to give up that gear at all. But if it's something that they either plan on DEing or whatever the case may be, I do expect them to try to help the raid team. But I do also want to have a good balance in the raid team of, if you just got a piece because somebody had an extra piece and you rolled and won it, the next boss, when you try to roll again, I'm going to tell you to fuck off because you just got a piece the boss before. Because this was kind of a problem for raids previously where the same people would roll every single boss. And we were just giving it away. We were just giving the same person fucking 20 items in a raid. And I just feel like if we're going to be that raid team, then we need to help each other. And it isn't about, I can't do loot council because, you know, but Murky's right, guys. Stop whispering him and asking him for his fucking underwear.
DKP.
Yeah, you really got to listen to Grandma, because if you don't, Grandma will break your fucking monitor. She will burn that bitch to the ground, and you'll be one monitoring it up.
But speaking of tradable loot, earlier this week with Saucedin, I don't remember if you were there and heard the story, but I'm sure Rem was there. But Sauce was doing a heroic, or it was probably a mythic. Damn it!
Did you say sex change surgeries?
No, he said groceries.
Oh, groceries, sex change surgeries. It's all in the same plane of existence. Are we not? I mean, it's...
Yeah.
Got you. Anyway, groceries.
Well, so I was talking about my story, and it reminded me of the story. I was pretty sure it was Sauce that talked about this morning or the other day. But he was in a mythic, and a piece of loot drop that the other person clearly didn't need. And so he asked, like, come on, man, you need that? And the guy was like, I'm keeping it in the guild, lol. And so then they go through the dungeon, and a trinket dropped that Sauce had or something. And the guys whisper like, hey, do you need that? And because he was the one pug, he was just like, keeping it in the guild, lol.
Why was I not there for this?
It was so good.
Oh, why does that? And guys,
that happened to me too. I actually traded I was like a offhand to someone that was, it was a guild group besides me, and I traded a mage an offhand, and pants dropped that I could have used that he didn't need at the end of the dungeon. I was like, hey, can I kind of get that? And he's like, no. I go, okay, fuck you.
Those of you who know Sauce, he's a former cast member who, you know, loved his life more than us, and that's okay. I'm not bitter. I'm not bitter at Gemma either for playing Pokemon Go all day and not playing World of Warcraft. I know he still listens, so yes, that was a dig at you, my dude. But it was a good dig.
I'm still waiting for his Pokemon Go podcast.
I think he has one.
We could call it Podcast Go. I'll go with him. Just kidding.
BlizzCon 2018.
Those of you who know Sauce and have done any runs with him or anything, like, Sauce is like the least selfish person I've ever met when it comes to gear. Like, he'll literally give you a piece that he has been wanting because he got it and you didn't. Like, that's just the kind of man he is. So for him to not give somebody something, that's hysterical. He is going to make a good dad. And guys, I wanted to tell you, I want you guys to know that he really isn't a dad, right?
No.
I felt bad because Rem took it very well last week. In reality, guys, so is anybody that's listening now live or ever, if you guys are No Doubt fans, so No Doubt technically its second album, but No Doubt, when she split from the drummer, they decided to use their music to work out all their relationship shit. So instead of like going to court and lawyers and all this stuff when they got divorced, they basically used an entire album to outlet all of their things. So I told Rem, whatever friend stuff we're going through, I'm going to outlet that on the show in tiny little ways. And it may or may not be shade I'm throwing, because I'd rather outlet it through my content creation so that at least we can laugh about it later versus driving to his house, opening the door and stabbing him in the throat, right? Because you have to... Adulting is about making the right decisions when you're dealing with adult situations. And you really want to make sure that you're setting yourself up for success and not a felony. So that's my life advice. Set yourself up.
Felony 6 or felony 1?
Exactly, and that's my next list. Felony 6 is, with community service can be dropped down to a class 5 class 6 undesignated, which is not a felony. It is a
a misdemeanor?
Yeah, it's a class 6 misdemeanor, or class 6 misdemeanor. It's undesignated, which means it doesn't even have to be put in your file. But so yes, I in some shady moments, because I'm still working through my meltdown from 3 months ago over a variety of things, but he is not a daddy, although he might be one by proxy soon. I don't really know. We're going to figure it out together. But he, you know.
Is it a boy or a girl?
Oh, have fun at raid. Go do raid things. Go kill stuff. And you don't have to share your gear with anybody. I do know a lot about the law, and it isn't because I broke it a lot. It's because I read on the internet. I swear.
I was just about to ask.
I took an online class to be a lawyer, and I passed.
Guys, I wonder if it's...
Just because you went to a bar doesn't mean you passed the bar exam, okay?
So...
Actually, I'm under it now.
Well, he can be a daddy. Chaos, can I give your news real quick before we move on? Can I give everybody your news? Am I allowed, or is that a no? Is that a solid
news?
Julio is a raging homo.
Name dropped him.
Okay, so I can give the news. So, Chaos is having a baby, right? And the wife has had really bad, help me out with words. Yeah, she's been getting a lot of morning sickness, but she's been getting more morning sickness than normal, and it's been longer than what normal morning sickness is. I did say it was going to be a boy because that is what her body was telling me. It was going to be a boy, and guess what, guys? It is a boy, and we are going to have a little Chaos. It is a boy. It's going to be a little Chaos Jr. I'm hoping that they go with the name Samuel. Yeah, really bad spirit fingers. What did you say? Is Samuel a bad name?
I don't like the name Samuel.
I don't like the name Donovan, so now we're even.
That's fine.
I'm just kidding. I really do like the name Donovan. I can't even talk shit because it's a good name. His mom.
I like okay, no, real talk. Samantha is a good name. Samuel.
It is. Samuel is a great... Guys, it's getting hot because the alcohol kicked in. Hold on, I gotta address my issue.
Maybe it was your fan.
My ass cheeks are sweating. Hold on.
That's like one of those names where it doesn't belong to be both genders. Like when like Claudia or Claudio. Get out of here.
Samuel. Yes, Samuel's a good name. Donovanosis. That's right. He said
Donovanosis.
Oh, it's so good. Guys.
I don't have that, by the way. God.
I can't wait to corrupt his son. I'm so good at corrupting sons.
My name is Donovan doesn't mean I have Donovanosis.
I don't even know what that is, so I feel
It's a flesh-eating, sexually transmitted disease.
It's nothing good.
It's called Donovanosis, and it's real. It's not even a prank. It's literally called Donovanosis.
Your dick will fall off.
But right here, this is patient 0, guys. This right here is... This is patient 0. We got Donovanosis from this gentleman.
I don't have that. You want proof? Just kidding.
No. I could just go ask your not wife.
Homecast after hours.
So no, he is not a parent. Well, he's a parent, but it isn't his child directly. It's a finite line when you're co-parenting as a dating co-op living situation. There's so much shade that just happened in that one sentence. I'm just kidding. He isn't a dad. Well, he's learning to be a dad. But anyway.
I'm just worried if I'm going to make it out of this alive or not right now.
I want to thank everybody who tweeted, where there was like 2, and I want to thank Rem for, he did take it very gracefully, and he even named his tune in game.
My main priest.
He changed it to Rem Daddy. But real talk, there may be, we don't know. I'm surprised that there isn't the tiny child in the camera. We're gonna have to bring her on though, one day. He has an adorable tiny child that just randomly shows up in his bedroom. She just appears and makes herself at home on his bed and watches his TV, and we don't know where she comes from. She's just there and she's cute. And
like, once they're out of the baby phase, then it's easy.
She's like the boss of his room, and it's so funny. Oh, did you Google it? A bacterial disease? Yeah, it's a flesh-eating virus.
It's a lot of big words.
It is a lot like the baby that appears on Ally McBeal, except she speaks in full sentences and says his name every. She says his name every 5 minutes because he's her favorite. Donovan's really good with kids. I mean, Remedy is really good with kids. That's the reason kids.
Less developed regions though, so we're safe, maybe.
Well,
check the feet.
Always check the feet, and you know the general rule is always smell it first because smell is a very good indicator, and if you ignore it, it's to your own detriment. Moving on,
genital ulcers.
Yeah, he's great with trees though too. Like there isn't anything. Rem is the master of many crafts, guys. Real talk though, my children do love him.
Jack of all trades, master of none.
You're a master of all the things.
No.
Okay, so let's talk about Freehold. And the reason I want to talk about Freehold is because you wanted to talk about Freehold. But I also, Freehold is the boss that I'm going to, I want to farm it a fair amount because I want the parrot off the fat guy. What's the fat guy's name? Raul?
No. It's
Raj? Raul?
Oh, Skycap and Krog.
No, it comes off the last boss.
It comes off the last boss. It's
the shark baits. Oh, it's Harlan Sweet. Yeah, it's the shark bait.
Harlan Sweets. Where did I get Raul?
He's one of the.
He's one of the bosses in the council.
Oh, okay. So, wow. Words are hard, guys. All right, let's talk about Freehold. And what's the premise of Freehold for those who haven't? I barely went in there the other day. What's the premise?
So the premise is, imagine Pirates of the Caribbean, the pirate island. That's kind of like Freehold, to get an understanding of what exactly that is. It's pretty much like a
Tortuga.
Yeah, kind of. Actually, it's more like a Tortuga. Yeah, because it's like a anyone can go there. It's all hell breaks loose. Do whatever the hell you want.
It's where all the the bad of the bad are, right?
All the scoundrels, the pirates, the rogues, all
Scallywags.
I have that in my notes actually.
You do have that in your notes. Scallywags is like my second favorite thing to call females on the internet. Anyway, go ahead.
Well, yeah, so Freehold is a collection of typical pirates. The word pirate in World of Warcraft is kind of vague, where it's like including scoundrels, not only murderers, but like people that you would imagine being a pirate.
Outlaws.
Yeah, outlaws. Yeah, that's good. Careful where you put that. So as you're going into Freehold, make sure you don't forget your oranges and citrus, because scurvy is a problem in Kulteris, apparently, because all the fucking
kids are warning you.
So, who and what is Freehold exactly? It is a collection of all the different big pirates and all the small pirates of groups and things and the cha-chas.
Is it like a consortium? You know, where they have like just the variety and it's like their hangout, right?
I don't know why.
What?
Coalition. I like that word.
Oh, coalition's a good word. You're right about that.
It's just a big free port for everybody.
Yeah. And so you learned about Freehold before you actually do the dungeon, and learned about the story by our drunken alcoholic friend, Flend Fairwind. And why does he know so much about it? Because Harlan Sweet used to be his first mate. Harlan Sweet is not a nice guy at all. He is slimy, he is devious, he is backstabby, and he's all around just not a nice guy. So we don't know the old pirates group name or what Flynn had it an homage to or whatever, but we just know that Flynn and Harlan had a botched job go wrong, and they had a falling out. Flynn turned away from being a pirate, and Harlan took over some of the nastiest part of the group and created the Iron Tide Raiders. Holy shit. And so what happened is the Iron Tide Raiders ran into Freehold, started kicking everyone's ass, and all the other small pirate companies or groups, whatever you want to call them, they pretty much put them underneath their banner. It was like, hey, you're going to follow our rules or we'll get rid of you. And so in the Freehold and around, we have the Iron Tide Raiders, the Bildrats, the Cutwater Corsairs, and the Blacktooth Brawlers. Now, there is a lot more pirate organizations, groups.
Is there a boss of them, though?
Yeah. That's the Council of the Pirates.
Oh, the three guys, right? Or one of them
Yeah.
is a chick?
Mm-hmm. So, what's interesting about this is how they ended up so close to Cool Terrace. Well, not so close to Cool Terrace, so close to Borealis. I find that interesting because we always imagine, or we're always told that most of the pirates are South Seas, but then you have some small pockets like in Northrend, Kalimdor, Eastern Kingdom, like Stranglethorn Val is a really unpopular area because of Booty Bay, because it's got that booty. And
Isn't there like Booty Circle or some shit? What was it? There was like a Booty Circle.
The Circle of Booty.
The Ring of Booty.
The Ring of Booty.
We're gonna cosplay that at BlizzCon.
Get kicked out. So the bilge rats are a collection of the Mongol races. You got like the Volpera, the Hosen, and that's the only ones I can think of right now.
Fucking Ukers randomly on maps.
Sarlacc are also in there. But the captain of them is Captain Eudora. She is one of the bosses in Council of Captains. The Cutwater Corsairs. I imagine those being like your stereotypical suave. Is it suave or suave?
Suave.
They're like your suave pirates, like your rogue like guys, because they are.
When you say suave, I think good-looking pirates. Is that
okay?
You're pretty pirates.
Yeah, pretty pirates. They're like the smooth-talking Captain Jack Sparrows.
He's cute. You're right. Okay, go ahead.
So, they're led by Captain Jolly. I'm personally thinking it's a reference to Jolly Roger, and Jolly Roger for words
are hard, Rem. I get it.
I'm
words
having
are
a
hard.
stroke.
Words are hard.
So the Jolly Roger is a skull and crossbones. It's pretty much signifying, hey, that we're a pirate. We're gonna fuck your shit up, pretty much. And that's my opinion. And the Blacktooth Brawlers, they are your brawlers. They are stereotypical ugly guys.
The guys missing the teeth and shit.
Yeah, so like Blackbeard kind of pirate-esque, where they're like
big and burly.
Yeah, more about like messing you up than being like, hey, we're gonna take your stuff, but we'll let you live. So they are a collection of humans. They are the ragtag, beat 'em up kind of pirates, and they're led by a gentleman named Captain Maul. May or may not be of different specific origin based on his name, but yeah.
Now I want to go back in there and see if like all those groups of people like are the Cutwaters all humans, and because I think the Brawlers are actually all Coltier and males.
Yeah.
And the Bilge Rats are.
I did enjoy the dungeon specifically, not for any. Well, the pirate theme is like my, like I'm fully embracing it in immersion. Belle's got, she's got a classy pirate mog. Also, I just want you guys to know, I'm no longer sweating. My fan is in my shirt behind me. I know nobody can see it, but I did put it inside my shirt, which is why I'm sitting awkwardly. This, I don't know why I never did this before, because my chair's big enough to fit the fan. Guys,
there you go.
All the pieces are no longer sweating. But I do love... I just like embracing it, and I liked Freehold. The only one I didn't like was Motherlode. I think that dungeon's ugly, but visually it's just not for me. But yeah, I think I'm a pirate.
Yeah, visually and like lore-wise and story-wise and just pirates. Hello? So the specific bosses are Sky Captain Krog. He is the guy that rides around on Sharkbait, which you can get from Harlan Sweet, as we just confirmed.
It's a 0.05%.
And so he's like the resident gatekeeper / sleeper. He is supposed to be like the guard for Freehold. And so we know about him because Flynn fairly well knows about Freehold. And Council... Sorry, that was painful. Council of Captains, or the Council of Pirates is a collection of the pirates of the different pirate groups. And it shows you can do... you can either fight all three at once, or you can do like a small little quest on the side where you follow a dog and get a key and unlock some people. You fight a bunch of people and get recognition from the Blacktooth Brawlers. Or I can't remember the other one.
You drink.
The Bilge Rats. Yeah, the Bilge Rats. You just drink a bunch.
Will they accept you as one of their own? And then you
so they give you an invitation. So it shows what kind of their morality of a pirate. You win them over somewhat, and they turn against their other people.
I'm not the only one who's ghetto, because Murky just drank out of a pitcher. I I literally finished an entire bottle of wine that I opened right as show started. The entire episode.
Wow.
And I have a fan inside my shirt because I don't have any fucking shame. And Murky just drank from his...
That's amazing.
Oh.
So the next one is the Ring of Booty. Gotta get that swiggity swooty, gotta get that booty.
It's free
So
even.
you go through...
Unless you come to Belle's place, and then it's not free. You have to pay for it.
Yeah. So you have there's first two like minor bosses. You have to catch a greased up Wilbur.
I cosplay.
You have to... Oh, that's right. I did it wrong. I was told to click the pile of bones, but what you meant was that the pig was going to drop
Right.
on the bones, and I was like a freaking moron trying to click the bones, and everybody else was trying to click the pig.
And then there is a totally awesome mini boss called Ludwig von Tortolin. He is a Tortolin that dual-wield swords, kick your ass. We don't know a lot about him. And then my one of my favorite bosses in the whole fucking expansion is Trothak, the shark puncher.
Pumper.
I think pumper means
The shark-
something different than
Yeah,
puncher, and pumper might be illegal unless...
But he is the shark puncher, and he has an ability called the Sharknado, which, I mean, those movies are amazing. Like, they're on number 6, and I've watched every single one never. And he just spins around and throws sharks at people. It's amazing. How can you not love him?
Hold on, I just read Discord. Rem, did you see where he's... Alestria, I'm sure I'm saying it wrong, I'm sorry, said, for some reason I read Rem's message like this.
Oh,
Timmeh!
Because I had time spread out. I can see that.
You gotta learn what letters you spin.
Oh, guys, I can't show you, but look.
Timmeh.
Oh, that's so good.
Tomorrow.
Okay, I promise I'm gonna be better now. I'm sorry. Okay.
And the last boss is Harlan Sweet. He's kind of leading the whole thing. He's working alongside Ashvane, trying to take over Veralis. Nothing good. And at the very end, when you kill him, he specifically says, he's very specific about it. He says he doesn't want his booty touched. So
Does he really?
Yeah, he's like, don't touch my booty.
You cosplay him, that guy.
So he says don't touch his booty?
Yeah, so no, I'm paraphrasing, but he says don't touch my booty.
Rem is butters. I think Murky's butters. If I had to pick, I would say Murky's.
No, I'm Jimmy. I'm the... You gotta go to...
I'd probably be Kyle's mom.
We're gonna go to...
I would definitely be Kyle's mom. So he says don't touch the booty or my booty?
Don't touch my booty, like his treasure. He says something along the lines of don't touch my booty. I laugh every time I see it.
I'm gonna get that as a soundbite. I said I was gonna do sound bites this week. Do you think I did it, guys?
Yes. No.
No, but I found things in game that are fun. Anyway, so Harlan Sweets, you said?
Harlan Sweet.
Sweet.
Not the Harlan Shake.
They did a really good job making him look greasy, that mustache.
He
and
really,
all.
he looks like...
It's so disgusting.
He looks like Ron Jeremy. Does anybody agree with me that he looks like Ron Jeremy? Has anybody seen this boss in Freehold? I just need to know if that comparison with Ron Jeremy's pretty accurate, because he reminds me of Ron Jeremy.
Well, don't Google that.
Oh yeah, be very careful Googling, because Ron Jeremy is, you know, the porn king. But, but there's Ron Jeremy that there were cameos where there isn't butts and balls. But does he not look like Ron Jeremy? Because the second I saw him, I thought, wow, that's really reminiscent of Ron Jeremy and a lot of his characters that he's done cameos.
He looks like, I can't remember the actor's name, but Inconceivable. He looks like a mix of Ron Jeremy and him from The Princess Bride. Inconceivable. I don't remember the actor's name.
I don't know.
Someone will know.
I know his name, but I don't remember.
He's also in Toy Story.
Was he?
Yeah, he really did. He does look like. You could tell I've Googled the Princess Bride marriage scene recently because it showed up on. Well, because you guys know I'm marrying my brother this month. Okay,
Shawn.
hold on. Let me not make this White Trash Wednesday. I'm performing the wedding ceremony for my brother and his girlfriend. Fiance, I guess, is what I'm saying.
She's legit.
I did get ordained. I got ordained last month, and I am performing their ceremony. And I told my brother that I was going to do that scene in The Princess Bride, the marriage, and he did not appreciate that. He said he laughed like I was joking, and he doesn't know. But I'm trying to decide if I should do... I was thinking about, like, live streaming it on my phone on the down low. Like, maybe I could have my husband do that. But I do want to make sure that I'm serious enough to where I don't embarrass my brother, but I also really want to embarrass my brother, and I'm also going to be who we are. I also was thinking of doing the whole wedding in a Samuel L. Jackson voice and saying motherfuck every other sentence. Do you think that my brother would disown me if I did that?
Nope. That motherfucker, do you say I do?
Exactly! Are you going to marry this motherfucker? And is this motherfucker going to marry this motherfucker? Like, I feel like my brother would be so mad, but I think I'm going to do it. I need somebody to talk me out of it, because if they don't talk me out of it...
Oh, you're not going to get that from working, all right?
Yeah, you're wrong crowd.
I'm all for it.
But I haven't picked out my outfit, and my brother said, are you going to wear white? I didn't even wear white to my own wedding. Either of my weddings, as a matter of fact. There was no white to be had because I was pregnant for one and I had just had a baby for the other, because shotgun weddings are a thing.
Go in that trashy white tank top like Black Snake moaned Samuel L. Jackson.
Why get them to propose to you when you can trap them with children? Like, that's how you get the marriages, you trap
shotgun
them.
weddings, most effective.
Well, you guys are stuck.
I'm going to do that, guys. I need outfit possibilities because I do want to wear a tuxedo. And then brother said, well, every time you wear a tuxedo, everybody thinks that you're a lesbian. Well, I might be. I don't know. I don't know what that means, what I just said. I don't know. I don't know if my wearing a tuxedo means that, you know, I might be. I don't know. I don't know what that means. But I don't know that there's a, I don't have a.
You feel comfortable. More power to you.
Yeah,
so
I'm
really
good.
quick, I was looking up the sound bites for the dungeon, and actually, you want to know why it reminded me of him? Because he actually has lines from Princess Bride. He says, you fell victim to one of the class's blunders. Never go against sweet when booty's on the line.
Oh my God, let me find out who that actor is. Does he really say that? Hold on.
Yeah, he says, no one better touch my booty. That's amazing.
And I don't even know that I actually, well, I heard it, but I think I was paying attention. I didn't want to be. It is Wallace Shawn. Yeah, you're right. I knew it was Wallace Shawn, but I couldn't think of the name. And I love him anyway because he's
inconceivable.
He's been in a manner of things that are awesome. So, yeah, they do have good taste when they buy you drinks. Then real talk though. Hashtag BlizzCon 2018, because that is, guys, I'm gonna stop now. Anyway, okay, so I'll give you guys an update on the wedding and what direction I'm gonna go. But my brother messaged me last week and goes, have you prepared? And I'm like, yeah, I'm totally ready. He's like, well, what are we gonna do? And I'm like, don't worry, we'll have rehearsal. And the rehearsal is gonna be the exact opposite of what actually happens.
Can we stage a murder?
Well, in full disclosure, I'm not overly overjoyed with...
You're live. Watch your tongue.
I'm so happy.
Glug, 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 glug.
I'm so happy that my brother has found love. Okay.
Stop it.
There's... Guys, I want to get so drunk at BlizzCon. I tell Rem this like once a week. I want to get so drunk at BlizzCon that when you guys ask me the next week when we do the returning show, I want to be so drunk that when you guys say, how was BlizzCon, I say I don't fucking remember.
We don't know.
I don't want to have any memories.
The morning, but after that, like
I want to go through this camera here, and I want to not know what's on it. Which, speaking of, I think
those pictures that you guys are sharing on the memories. I'm like, I have no idea.
Gats is in here. Gats, you're still going, right? Because I think Gats is going to be my camera dude if he's not doing method work. Because, you know, Gats works for method. And I've been meaning to talk to him to get him to do some stuff. But, yeah, I want... So, you know, I always take the pictures, so I'm never in any of them, right? I'm always the guy that does all the things and takes the pictures. But I got this beautiful camera, and I do want to document it, and I want...
oh, does that mean you're actually going to drive over there?
Where?
Murky's mom.
Yeah, are you going, Mom? We'll pick you up.
Mom, I need a cameraman. Do you want to be my cameraman?
Or camera woman.
She got that Nikon. She's getting good at camera. Photography. There we go. That's the word.
You should have seen me yesterday taking pictures of the fucking DitchCon shit like I was a professional photographer.
Oh, you're like...
Yeah, I don't know what I was doing. I have no idea.
You were smart by putting it on the green...
But I really do. And I do want to document it. And I do... The stream for DitchCon itself is going to be a lot better. I actually purchased a laptop specifically. Well, it wasn't specifically. It was kind of selfish too. But I did... It is going to be good. And I do want to document it more. And that's why I invested in the more expensive camera. Because it's better. I do want to document things. And I want to bring you guys with us at BlizzCon. But my hope is that the entire week... I have to look at what's on here in order to know if I had a good time. That's ultimately what I want.
I mean, that's fair.
Like, I'm talking, I want to be the guy where you have to hold the hair because I'm puking. Because I'm very responsible at BlizzCon. I drink a lot, but I'm very responsible. So, let's see if we can make that a goal. But after this year, I really need to just... Let go of my fear of throwing up in public and just go.
Let it go.
Because I really don't. I don't get so drunk that I don't completely let go because I have a fear of puking in public. So.
Me too.
Most people have a fear of losing control. It's just more fear.
Because I've had children, so when I puke, I pee. So I have it's a huge mental fear of puking in public.
Gotcha.
I threw up Easter 5 years ago and I peed everywhere, and then my sister gave me her pants, and then I threw up again and I peed in her pants.
Oh, that's true. Sister love peeing in her pants.
But
I remember
it's sad. Go ahead.
I remember one of the years when Murky was popular at BlizzCon.
Murky's popular every year at BlizzCon. Hello, how many chicks did you get last year?
But I remember this one year I ended up like passing out in front of the fountain using my Horde banner as a blanket because it was so chilly. But then like 2 years later, some large portly guy had passed out on the floor, and people took photos of this guy and were tagging me on Facebook like, "Is this you?" Is this you again? And for quite a while, a lot of people thought that was me.
Was it really you and you're just saying that? It wasn't?
No, it wasn't me that year. It was fun. No, I learned.
That year.
We don't do that again.
I am
No more jungle juice for somebody's house. No more of that.
I'm also nervous because I got to share a room with the boys.
Jesus Christ.
I get to be big
shit on the toilet seat.
I get to be Big Spoon. Seriously, can you not shit on the toilet? And then I'm in the middle of the convention center on the phone screaming at him to clean the shit off the toilet seat. I am screaming at the top of my lungs. People are walking past the fucking Overwatch arena or the Overwatch demos or whatever. And I'm like screaming, can you please go back to the room and clean up your shit on the toilet seat? I don't like boys, but we're on a budget this year. So I'm bunking with Rem and Tio and Secret. I told all of them I am the Big Spoon. Because
if you don't know Tio, he's a very, very large.
He's a brick wall.
That's a really funny image.
He could be a good big or small.
But here's the kind of man Tio is. Tio, aka Soiled Myself. Tio is the kind of man that would let me be the Big Spoon. Sit on that for just a second. That's how gentlemanly Tio is. Tio's my anti-roofie device. I have not been roofied.
But you can drink her drinks, but you just can't roofie.
Rem was roofied last year, but I wasn't roofied.
It's still a 50-50 chance that I actually was.
You might have been. If you don't remember, you might have been roofied.
Because I don't remember that night after. So.
I don't remember.
I'm pretty sure Tio took advantage of me.
Our group is so weird. We roofie our own drink.
We roofie a random drink, and then we play roofie roulette, where we just pass the drink around to see who gets it.
That would actually wouldn't be that's a dangerous game, roofie roulette.
I actually am thinking about that. I feel like I'm going to make the drinks this next year, although I did make them last year, right? I did.
Yeah. Here's the vodka. Here's the mix.
Don't worry. I got this, guys. I know how to mix drinks. I'm like a mixologist, which is a real thing. I always say ologist on the end of something. I said mixologist one day, and my husband's all, ha, fuck you. There really is a mixologist. And I was like, he Googles it. I insulted him by calling him, what are you?
I get all my mixology classes from the Tipsy Bartender on YouTube.
Well, I am going to be...
Those are so good.
If you are going to BlizzCon, I need you to just find me and buy me a drink. It doesn't even have to be a good drink. Well...
liquid marijuanas or whiskey sour?
Whiskey sours are great. Liquid marijuanas are great. Patron is also great. Please don't try to give me that horseshit Cuervo, because I'm not about that life. But... Speaking of which, we got to start our collection now, Rem.
Oh yeah, I should.
We got to start buying the collection of the alcohols.
Somehow find that in the.
Is that all we had? I feel like
there was game over, man.
Game over, man.
What did you guys do in WoW? Rem, what did you do this week? I know you did a lot, right?
Yeah, week. So I killed the world bosses. I did the stuff in Arathi. I killed all the rares. I did about 3 mythics before the show, and you know what I got? Fucking nothing. Zilch, nada, 0. So I could have not done anything the first day, and I would have
because next week's next week's the event for the last boss getting a thing.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Because, like, for instance, in the guild, Zura got what, like 3 mounts, a bunch of gear, and I'm like sitting there with nothing. I got a pet. Just kidding. I got something. I got a pet.
What pet was it?
Get rid of. It's a little spider. I was trying to
you tried to give me that shit, and I was like, nah, bro.
I tried to sell it for 10K. No one bought it on auction house, so I'm stuck with it. If anyone wants a pet, make a tune on Argidon. I'll give it to you. And I've decided on leveling the hunter. It's currently Beast Mastery. I've played Beast Mastery since Kata. I've always been marks or survival until they made the survival changes. But yeah, lots of activity, lots of good stuff.
They're on top right now too.
Yeah.
They're always on top.
What did you do this weekend?
Yeah, Murky, what did you... I know you are a tryhard, so give us your tryhard worldly goods.
Well, I tryharded super tryhard this week.
Yeah, I
tryharded really well. What did I do this week? I don't remember. So there was the raid. I went 6 to 7 in normal and random pugging. 7% on the last boss, but didn't get it, so...
Nice.
I've got a nice touch of what normal comes, and I know heroic had just, like, laser mechanics to everything. So I've got an idea of what the raid's like. I got a staff upgrade, which is what I was bitching about earlier. And I finished my 7th Legion rep and finally got my Dark Iron Dwarf, so I faction changed that son of a bitch.
So,
like,
okay, really quick. For the past, like, 3 weeks almost, I've been saying, hey, I'm gonna switch my Priest to Dark Iron Dwarf. I'm gonna do it. It's gonna be good. And
shit! Candace is a style boy.
This little bastard, this little fucker, Murky here, is like, no, I'm not gonna switch it to Dark Iron Dwarf. Lo and behold, I log in one day. Hey, I got myself to Dark Iron. Dick.
I didn't want it, but seriously, those tokens are so cheap that, you know,
oh, God,
why not?
Hang on.
I wasn't really excited for them, and to find it was actually like a DPS loss for my tryhard and mid-maxness.
There.
Kind of a disappointment, but I did it, so I was like, why not? So now I got a pretty African American Iron Dwarf now. I love him.
I do the donkey.
Hold on. I meant to put this on the soundboard and I didn't, but there you go, Candace. You got the donkey roll.
We will fix this quality show someday.
That was a cheap donkey roll. Now you have music, Rem, so you could actually... Murky, you should do the donkey roll.
I don't even know how to do it. I know there's like the bird thing or something. Like
Rem doesn't, but he's white, so he doesn't like have any rhythm.
I'm not wearing any pants, so I ain't backing up.
So Candace got a special
I need
sound.
like a full stage. I have.
You needed a lot of wiggle. We need wiggle room.
I need more room for activities.
You know what we should do is we should record the donkey roll individually, and I could make a little thing that pops on the screen.
Yeah, if I have more room, I have more rhythm. Okay.
Well, I played the song. Now you guys got the song. I'm gonna put the sound bite on, so I'll interrupt the show to play the song because that's how.
I will just bird wing.
Yeah, we'll just.
No, it's not a bird wing. It's like you.
I have rhythm, but I need a lot of alcohol to have.
No, it's not like
courage.
this. You go like. And then.
Can't even tell on my camera.
Okay. So I do think we're going to do that, guys. I think because I like encouraging people to sub, not because we need your money. But, well, if you want to give me in-game gold, I do need a Bronto. But I don't want you to give me money, guys. Next week, I got a deal of a lifetime. I'm going to have the first round of advertisements ready. I have a deal for you if you are interested. And me and Rem already picked out the spot. Like, I'm going all out. This week, that's going to be my focus because I'm done with all my other DitchCon stuff. I'm waiting for stuff. But I got a deal for you, so save your in-game money because I'm going to offer you the opportunity of a lifetime to invest in your future.
Tell me more. I'm already excited.
I said that totally sober, guys. Whoa! Did you say tell me more? I'm already excited.
Next time, catch it.
What was I going to say? Fuck. I didn't expect to drink the whole bottle, though. Real talk. Oh, my weekend wow.
What did you do, Val?
I tried to sell some stuff in the auction house.
God damn it.
Oh, God, I got to play it again. Hold on. We got another one. Hold on.
Oh, shit.
You got to do it for Ella now. Hold on. Do it!
Ka!
Oh, that shit looked like a flock of seagulls. That was amazing. Oh, I am. So we are gonna do that, guys. You have to come over to my house and we can record you in front of the green screen. That was. I hope that was worth every penny you just spent subbing. Because it was good for me. And my fan fell out of my shirt, guys. My fan is no longer in my shirt. Hold on, I gotta fix my ruse and stuff. See my fan? Okay. For those listening at home, they're probably like, wow, what a quality podcast production.
And they're right.
They are right. I'm gonna stream this weekend. I'm thinking Saturday, maybe tomorrow. I don't actually know. I have to go to dinner with my mom tomorrow night for like an hour or two. But I'm gonna stream late night one of these nights.
Last Supper.
It might be the Last Supper. Somehow I ended up in one of the voice channels in Discord. How much have you had to drink, Belle? I only had one glass 7 times.
Not bad. Good job.
Yeah, this was not a quality production, guys, but I really needed to let off steam, so I did drink an entire bottle. And I don't feel bad. I really needed it. But World of Warcraft, I focused on getting I'm caught up with 7th Legion as far as I'm on point with the storyline.
Oh my god.
Remember I told you guys not to deal with Pathfinder? Don't. Because I'm, like, revered with more than half, and I only have, like, 2 more to go. And I'm whatever you need to be for the Pathfinder, which I think it's revered. And I put in very little effort. I haven't grinded or done anything outside of... And actually, I spent a week not doing my 7th Legion like a moron. I'm very happy because I purchased the last available mission outposts to do on the mission board.
Yay.
But then I learned them all, and I got all the missions on my board, and I had 26 more resources.
Jesus.
So I had to do I did the world boss yesterday and some other stuff to do those. But yeah, just get your 7th Legion stuff done. Do your war fronts. I haven't done war fronts yet, though.
I get a lot. Like I think you get almost 1,000, yeah.
I will, though, do them. Get them done.
I will do them.
Me shark do.
Shut the.
I'm going to do the soundboard, I swear. Also, Murky's intro is being worked on. Winstead from Technically PvP, which I want to give a shout out to Winstead. Winstead had he had the guys from GCD Cooldown on his show, and I don't know if it's the first time, but I don't really pay a lot of attention to social media anymore because everybody on social media is fake. But I saw a post where they did the show. I actually want to go. I want to go listen to it. But he's Technically PvP is his podcast, and I want to say that I had the pleasure of Winstead emailing me the very first time when he wanted to be a podcaster, and he thought that I could help him. And I had to let him know nobody likes us. So I'm not the one to help you here. I could tell you about protocol and how to do stuff, but that is about it. But he got the guys from GCD TV on there, and that is a big deal for a podcast to, to have.
They coordinate for most of the PvP stuff. That's huge.
They do, and I wanted to give a shout out because him and his co-host have worked really hard, and I think that is fucking awesome. And I do feel like we should probably have Winstead back on soon.
I would be down with that. I like them.
Yeah, Winstead, if you're listening to this, it'll be time soon to have
I don't know. Is Winstead better or is Win Stalin?
I don't know. They're both pretty equal alike. And I love his wife. I love Winstead's wife, too. She's a pally. Well, I don't know if she's a pally this expansion, but she PvPs.
You're taking everyone's wives. Jesus.
That's what I do. Fuck bitches, get money, guys. That's what you should be focused on in your life.
He's a nice lady.
Don't be focused on gear, and don't be focused on accolades and how many followers you have on Twitter and how many people watch your stream and all that stuff. Fuck bitches, get money. That should be your focus on life, because at the end of the day, outside of the things that you...
And if being a tryhard is your fun, then do that, okay?
Yeah, but fuck bitches, get money.
My mommy watches my stream.
She agrees with me. She probably agrees that that is the best advice that I could give you as a friend. Although I gave that advice to Rem, and look where we are now. He's a dad. So I don't know. I don't know if that was the right idea. I am going to try.
I went from 0 to 100 in that. Yeah.
I'm gonna. Fuck. You had notes here.
Yeah, for now or the future.
For group helping people?
Yeah.
Is that not now? Tomorrow? Next week?
Any time in the now or the future.
Tomorrow.
Which was just there for. We're overtime.
We're overtime, guys.
Timekeeping.
They're telling me to shut the fuck up. So.
I mean, you said.
And you're drunk.
Sketch, you and your beautiful wife, because Sketch has a beautiful wife as well. And she gives him great looking children too. They have adorable kids. But you guys missed the majority of it, I think, because you guys might have been doing something, but
Whoa.
Not that kind of thing. God. Well.
Maybe that thing. What are you thinking?
I was thinking about WoW.
Mine involved tuna sandwiches.
What? That actually sounds really good.
It does, doesn't it?
I feel like at this point I have.
The sound of the beast.
Yeah, kids are a time suck, dude. Like, they need like food and stuff, and like love. Apparently.
Yeah, damn them needing sustenance.
I know.
And light.
I can't wait until mine take care of me, because I'm gonna be in a home for sure. I question whether or not, but I just know every time I make my daughter do something for gas money, like I make her clean something for $5 for gas.
Be Elijah, honestly.
You think?
Mm-hmm. Anastasia will help, not really help. You know what I mean.
I think it'll be Xavier.
I'd be surprised.
Really?
She'll like dab in your direction and walk off.
She's waiting for the day I get old enough where I can't fight back. But I told her, you got at least 100 years, because...
You're going nowhere.
Like, I'm going to be like Travis's grandma, basically. Like, I'm going to be breaking your fucking computer monitor because you pissed me off.
What a fighter.
Granny didn't even mean to break his monitor. That's what makes it so funny, that she, in anger, turned, and when she turned, down went Ben Rookie, because there was no ice block. Guys,
let's go.
it's time to go because it's not going to get any better. I have had more to drink than I should have. My mom's going to be mad I drank the entire bottle. I told her I would.
So irresponsible.
Well, I told her I would save her a glass, and that didn't happen. The whole bottle's in the trash. Yeah, she's going to be mad. But I think I have cookies in here. I'm going to take her the cookies. And I'd be like, here, I got you cookies.
She's going to be like, where's the wine?
I know. She's going to be like, so, daughter, I went to the fridge to have some wine and you drank all of it. It's really good. It's Stella Rose. How could you not drink it? Anyway, okay. We are going to get out of here. I'm going to go take the fan out from behind me, but my butt's not sweaty, which is a good thing. Hey, guys, if you put up with the show today, thank you for still being here. Thank you for not pausing or fast forwarding, or thank you for listening. There is still time to buy more. Actually, I have a bottle in here that's red wine. Candace, you're not helping me here. You're supposed to be talking me off the ledge. Guys, thank you for being my friends.
Wish you would step back from that.
Fuck.
You could cut times all lies, Jeevan.
All right, guys, we are gonna get the hell on out of here because it's time to go and do the things. Thank you for spending your hour and a half, 2 hours with us every week. I appreciate that you still care. This week was a little unorthodox in the sense that I had a long week, so I didn't have all the things.
Usually it's not a full bottle, so that's also pretty unorthodox.
It's true. I usually only have like a glass and maybe two, but I legit drank the whole fucking bottle.
Like I said, I'm your affliction, so I mean, it's kind of needed, I guess.
That joke, man. You gotta stop. We're done. Hit the credits. Let's roll.
We gotta roll it out. There's nothing. I forgot the bumper too, guys. Way to tell me.
Called it.
Murky and I at the beginning.
Guys, your job is to keep me on task.
We're muted. We can't yell at you.
Hey, seriously, what do you guys think about recording in front of a green screen?
We can do it.
But I would want to use the good camera. Not you, Siri. Fuck.
Yeah, I'm down.
Travis, you'd have to drive down here, but because I could put whatever background I wanted, and I could make it look like.
Yeah, we can make a weekend of it.
Or you could just remove the background.
That's what I meant. Like I could remove the background and put like, you know, I don't know, stuff and junk.
Have the Style Boys behind us.
Dancing on stage at BlizzCon.
Do you think if I tweeted to Andy Samberg that he would give a shit that our sub stuff is Style Boys?
Probably not.
Probably not.
He'd probably say, like, hey, here's a cease and desist letter.
Thanks for stealing my intellectual property, dicks. Oh, shit. I didn't push the button. Guys, I love you. Bye.
Oh, later's on the mention.
Noodles.
Jesus Christ.
Fuck.